week, you guys
ran away.
finished off the Baron.
Baron.
Then continued exploring the keep, found the cook, and thought you would intimidate him with clever puns about how you had killed the Baron. The cook turned out to be the real Baron and did not
real
find it.
Baron.
He didn't think we were very funny.
He did not think it was as funny.
We thought it was
It
hilarious.
was funny enough.
We enacted the most noble of pirate traditions.
Run
We
away.
must fight
Yeah.
so we can run away.
After a really tough fight, you guys were given the option to leave peacefully, which you took.
Shot one down.
Shot one down.
I was mad about it. Ryan was mad about it. Ferris was not mad about it. I was conflicted.
Ferris was like full health.
I know, that's why I was like, I could just roll through this guy.
So eventually you guys left the keep, headed back to the ground, and watched it disappear in a cloud of mist and lightning.
And then that's where we left off.
And we left off with you guys
I
on
now
your way
walking
out of the
back,
valley.
9 hit points left still.
Yeah.
I got 8.
I got 5.
I will remain silent.
Yes.
42.
41. I got hit by that bird for 1 damage. And then I 20'd him.
He's like a vampiric skill, so I just take his hit points. He is
Like
There's
permanently.
a spell that does that.
Yeah, but I can't use spells. I'm a dwarf.
And also,
Who specifically resists spells?
Unless it's a cleric spell. Then I can take level cleric. Dwarves can use
I
cleric
think there is a
spells.
cleric spell that does that.
Isn't it vampiric touch? Is that not?
Vampiric touch. That is not a cleric spell.
I knew that.
Didn't
Nope.
think so.
Doesn't sound
Weird.
very
It doesn't
was
sound like
spell.
it heals people.
Well, person.
Well, it heals you.
Yeah.
But
When you
it
steal it,
sacrifices
Hit
other
points from other people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you guys are, it's shortly after midday in this open grassy valley with a lake next to you, up in the mountains. It's about a half day's travel back to
With a
Gullvath.
mostly naked elf.
With an elf wearing a cloak and a loincloth with a bow strung over his shoulder.
Yep.
And a
And
quiver
arrows.
of 83 arrows at his side. 81 arrows at his side.
Yep.
Yeah, because he had to demonstrate how good he was.
Yes, he did.
I thought he shot 2.
He wanted to...
Did he shoot 2?
Yeah.
That's why I said
81.
81.
He wanted to hunt down the weremans.
You would have fucking wrecked them. We didn't even have to do anything.
Anyway, what
Or he
did
would have died,
you guys...
and I would have knocked all my stuff back.
Mm,
We've gotten more
He
stuff.
also wasn't a magical arrow.
yeah.
But maybe he's magical and he makes something.
That's okay.
I have a
This
spell for
is
that.
magic. I could have shot them all to death.
Then why didn't you?
Because Ferrix has to take care of his delinquent kids who are almost all dead.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're all almost dead.
I was a healer
You were a healer. You saved
That's
me.
true. He was-
twice.
Right, you did.
What are class-specific roles? Never heard of
Who
them.
follows those?
I mean, wizards are supposed to be not close-range characters with knives.
Our crossbow is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
long
is it
range
down-
weapon.
Yeah,
This is
it's
when
called
the
a
kings have
range
to go up
guys.
close.
It's the new meta.
You're a bounty hunter, got it.
What are you guys doing?
Back and back.
Blew up the crit somewhere.
In
Oh
town.
shit, yeah, we gotta walk.
So they're all in town?
Being...
Shit, did we pay for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys paid for that. My carriage is still being stored up. You guys are getting the other thing have hammock racks put in.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm glad somebody remembers.
Of course he
I
knows
don't
what's
use this
going
for
on
anything
with his carriage.
So you guys make your way back to
There are a
town.
lot of empty space
It
there.
takes you the rest of the day and into the early evening as you climb down out of the mountains and back through the woods along the
Past the grandmother's house we go.
He doesn't have
right.
any money anymore, does he?
the foothills back to the small town of
You
Gullvath.
can't pay us.
No, he can't.
Bunch of crap.
But the other guy said we could get.
I mean, yeah, there's the guy who's gonna give us 100 gold for the
We
evidence
have.
of have
Oh,
bats.
I do have the bat
You have
feet.
feet, and I have a head.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you have
two
one
pairs
head.
of bat feet.
Why don't we double check that right, real quick?
How do the feet look?
They look like bat feet, just
There you
big.
go.
That
How-
counts.
How's my head looking?
It's maggots.
On your shoulders.
But
it is
Is it
clearly
bad?
a bat head.
That's all I
Well,
need to
clearly,
know.
it is a bat
You
head.
must have to slice it
It's evident
immediately
from the
after they
pointed
die.
ears, and the rest is mostly red pulp.
That's fine.
Because I don't know if you recall how he died.
Hammered in
Someone
the face.
threw a hammer into his face.
That's fine.
Who could that have been?
Nobody said they wanted to be able to recognize him. They just wanted to know it was a bat.
Clearly, he played axe, so he played hammer, and he won.
Hammer beats axe.
Yes.
That's
Axe
great.
beats crossbow.
Crest would be here.
Because it can cut the string. We had some stupid explanation.
Yes.
Well, one's a rock, one's
So you guys
scissors,
come back
and
into
one's
town. The sun has set. There
No,
are
you'd be scissors. You'd be paper.
a
You'd be rock.
handful of lights visible as you come up to the outskirts. Where are you headed?
Yeah.
I'm
Did-
gonna
I'll
go
go
pick
pick
up
up
the
the
carriage.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys go get the.
No, we had our cart sent back to the inn.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. We'll go back to you.
Yeah. She was gonna drop it back off after she's done.
Did they fix the window, or is it boarded up?
The window of
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
oh, Solinar's room?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's open. Right?
Discount.
Wide open.
Well, you guys can have a discount.
Yeah, you have a carriage.
I have an RV.
So you guys head over to the inn, the Vine and Horseshoe. There's the where are my notes?
Are those
Ha!
two guys still there?
In the inn there are currently
Those two guys.
how many people? A dozen?
Smells
A
so.
How do
dozen
they look
people in
now? Do
here?
they look like they're a bit bored yet?
That smells.
Nope, they are still throwing coins around, drinking, making merry, shouting.
All those
dancing,
had
and
damn
singing.
soldiers.
They could have had so many more coins. We saw so many
Oh,
coins.
yeah,
we could
there's
have had
those
so
two
many more
dudes.
coins.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, a little bit.
Should someone wait here for Garen and the rest of us?
Well,
What's his name?
let's go to bed.
Yeah, let's just go to bed.
Yeah.
Call it an early night.
Yeah. Well, what time is it now?
Evening.
It's early evening.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna crash.
It's
We
dark.
Is there? There is no Taylor.
No.
No, we looked for Taylor because we want hammocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
In
clothes are
town,
Oh,
there
wait a minute. I can give this guy some oil right here.
left in town there is the blacksmith, the carpenter, a few farms. You heard someone mention the stonemasons and the inn.
I sold my armor.
Or you can get a stone hammock. Sleeping close to earth. Does that count?
Yeah, like
No.
the stone hammock.
Nope.
Top bunk. Turn around the corner with the cart. Just cart falls
I
over.
don't have
Oh, I'm
any
picturing a
spare armor.
Flintstones moment with the giant meat. I'll take one.
So there are 4 rooms available, or you can go out the back into the longhouses. It's 2 gold apiece for the rooms.
2 beds in each room.
Should one of us stay with
Oh.
the elf? Or
I suppose I'll stay with him.
that'll make it easier.
Ooh.
You're coming too.
No, I have my own room.
Yeah,
Thank you
he's
very
gonna
much.
sleep in the
That's
carriage
nice. You're
again.
coming with me.
Bring your earplugs.
Well, I volunteered that
She
we should go
volunteered?
and go rescue him. So I might as well watch over him because I know you guys won't care.
Yeah, and I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
care.
to bed.
I don't know.
So when you kids get
We need
into a
him for
ruckus
the money.
again,
Gold each.
I'm too far
Per
away to do
Two
anything
per-
about it.
Per room.
Per room. Okay.
Per room.
1 gold each.
Alright.
Per room?
Yeah.
Well,
And as you say, do you want to split a room?
room.
What about
Uh,
stable?
My own room.
You want your own room?
Your
Of course.
stabling
Alright, I'll
is
do my
an
own room.
additional 5 silver per day,
Okay,
which you guys have been. You paid for
Oh,
a
yeah.
week up
okay,
front.
for a week?
I
Okay,
think
well,
it was a week. I should probably check that.
I'm pretty sure I marked off a week's
He
worth.
paid. I
How-
don't pay.
Yeah.
How much
No, I paid
is
for
it for the room?
2 gold. Okay.
I'm cheap.
They don't like what you do.
You can just crash in my room if you need it.
Actually, they don't mind that much.
I'm still paying. I'm just not taking a room.
Which leaves more
Yeah,
money
because
for
you
them
could
to
have
get
just
from...
taken their longhouse for a copper, so that's they're getting the bed rent of this deal.
Yeah,
So
Even
they
if
have
anybody
more
in the
room,
long
they put
house-
more people.
But I'm already stabling the carriage.
Yeah,
They're already getting my 5
Yeah,
silver. They don't
yeah,
get
that's what I'm
copper
saying.
from me.
yeah, no, that's
And then they have the extra
yeah.
space to charge more gold for the other room.
Peasants.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like money off longhouses.
Although I could make money off of a long carriage.
Stretch
20
carriage.
footage.
How many oxes would you need?
Mobile hotel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mobile
tavern. we talked about that before.
It's called
right? Mobile tavern.
F350.
Mobile
Mobile tavern would be great. In fact, I hate that I know this because I read too much D&D stuff for 5th edition. There is a boat in Baldur's Gate which is essentially a 5-story pirate ship that acts as a tavern. The two first decks are tavern, and the 2 lower decks than that are rooms, and the last one's
In Grade 2, where James may turn an RV into a moving bar.
Yes,
Yes,
it was
he
great.
did.
Yes.
That's awesome.
He slept on the couch.
A very uncomfortable, unpractical couch.
That was my favorite part, where the fucking car got stuck, and they had to go through the hoops to stop the fucking RV from crashing in the fucking...
You mean
Flats.
Hammond had to climb in
Yeah, Hammond had to crawl in through a bathroom window.
Yeah.
through May's bar.
I'm excited that they're doing just specials now. It's gonna be good. That's like a year away. Makes me sad.
I still haven't seen the end of the last one.
It's really good.
Collection cards.
Have you seen the Watchmen trailer? Have you seen the Watchmen trailer?
Like the NBC show?
Yeah, or I think
HBO.
it's HBO.
HBO. No.
Very different between them.
Yeah.
One gets canceled.
There was an H in there. That's all I know.
You
I
still
mean,
said
I
NBC.
was gonna say, you said NBC. Where was
There's no
the H?
You know what? I gotta write this now.
Do you know
The Watchmen trailer, and Ryan goes, yeah, like NBC. We're like, no, HBO. Well, I knew there's an H in there somewhere. No H in NBC.
You know what? That's a very good point.
Anyway, so you guys make your way to bed for the
I
evening.
think we all need sleep. Eric's losing it.
How much do I get back for sleeping on that again?
I think you get 1 health back.
I have a second bed if you need it.
No,
No, I've got the.
Actually, no, it's 3.
I thought you
It's
said it was 3.
Yeah.
Cause I already paid for a
Because
full
you
room
let-
because Sam paid for a full room, so I have another bed.
You let me get 2 if I slept in the tent in the bedroll.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We get 2 if we're underground.
Or like just
Think
like
under-
into the mountains. Let's go.
So what my 2 health?
The purple
Oh,
thing.
wow. Spells back there.
Yes, all of the health.
Yes, you guys regain
Oh, my
all
spells.
your health, all your spells, half your hit dice.
I only have to use 1 hit die.
I actually didn't get 2 things.
Do you get all of our health? Said yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
I didn't get it very much at all. Sorry.
Well, my hit points tell the story.
Yeah.
It's
I've learned how to use
one
my
roller coaster in Wonderland.
my own hands.
Mine
Oh yeah, you were
too.
saying about that.
I'll just heal everybody 1 when they go down.
You're that new ride, the Yukon Striker, where it goes underground.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
0.
Yeah.
Yeah, -5 what? Twice?
No.
No, she was just down there for a while.
I had -5 and then I was -3. That's where you're getting it. But before that I was also -1, I was -2 at one point.
Jesus.
My sticky tells the story. I need to put a new sticky.
So was mine.
Your sticky says you were racing
above dropping.
Yeah, you raised
me.
I do.
Anyway, so you guys
Start rating
spend the
smaller.
night at the spend the night at the Vine and Horseshoe. Get a good night's rest. You're all feeling much better in the morning.
Thank God.
You know, not nearly dead.
Much more flash.
Much more alive. Solinar, you watch. Solinar doesn't sleep. He sits up on the bed watching the window all night, bow in his hand.
You put him back in the same room?
Wait, yeah, they were in the room with the hole in it.
I couldn't get the room
yes.
I had before. Jesus.
Twink flies in to check on him.
Actually, I
and he
guess
freaks
that's
out.
true. So you would, yeah. So we'll say the 2 of you got the one with
With
the
a breezy window.
missing window. Yeah.
Sweet. Just
It's really hot out.
That's true.
Aaron doesn't mind.
Don't care.
But either way, Solinar is sitting there with the bow, watching the window, and you, as you fall asleep, he's sitting there watching the window, and when you wake up, he is still sitting there watching the window.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna poke him a little bit. Did you sleep?
I was keeping watch.
Did you blink?
Yes.
Okay,
I
I'm just
blinked once.
checking.
Wasn't for me.
Tried that blinking thing. Oh, yeah, it's
Just
weird.
checking.
Blink rarely.
So we
Don't
gotta
worry,
get
I
you.
made sure that we were safe.
All right, we gotta get you some clothes today.
It's hot enough out.
3 ball on it.
Can we make
Free.
you? Can we get you some shorts then?
What do you think, shorts? like hunters. Shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make me think
Yes,
about
indeed.
Fucking booty shorts.
But everything's
I
covered.
do have scale mail if you can wear it.
I don't know.
So unless we can find some proper hunting garb, I'd feel better with just the cloak.
Okay.
All right.
Get him a rope for a belt.
Still wears
I
might
was
be a
just
little
offering
small
some
anyways.
small
Can we
How much
run
is
up to
breakfast?
people?
Actually, do you
watches.
have clothes? Yeah, he'll take clothes.
I don't have clothes.
No, that's why I said we have to
Oh,
find
then-
him some clothes.
Yeah.
There's no tailor here.
I do
Yeah,
not
then
have
given
clothes.
that, he's fine without clothes.
Rickner doesn't have any spare clothes.
Yeah, he's got armor.
Yeah.
I had clothes, but they belong to a dwarf.
Those aren't.
So they'll be really tight.
And
Those are not.
Those are
to
going to
fit.
give you a crop top and a booty shorts.
Someone's a sex
Except
slave.
that it's like a crop top out to
But up to here.
It's like, yeah.
It's like a shawl.
Because dwarves are short and wide.
yeah.
A shawl.
And
Poncho,
some
it's
you
like a
would
poncho.
describe as wide and short.
Totally rap.
Where's how much is breakfast?
Breakfast is here. And it cost you 2 silver.
2 silver.
2 silver for breakfast.
Do they serve beer in the mornings? I feel like I need one after nearly done.
Oh yes,
I will pay for the elves.
the elves.
Anyone else need
Okay.
beer? Anyone else need a drink after what we just
There's
done?
a couple of guys downstairs already drinking. Like, hey, having a drink? There, you have one on us.
Alright!
Those 2 dudes.
How much did he pay?
I see you guys made it back.
We
So how was
You're
the
just here to
hunt?
get
I just start chugging the beer.
I'm gonna,
I got some late
That bad, eh? We made the right choice.
pull up the feet and go there.
Yeah.
If
Bring
they
the
don't
feet
have-
to them.
Why are you giving them the
I'm
feet?
not
What?
killing
They
them,
don't
I'm
need
just showing
the
them.
feet.
Showing it off.
Anyway, how much was breakfast for you again?
Well,
Sorry.
happy
Remember who
hunting.
he gives it?
3 silver.
Alright.
We have to find another.
They bought me a beer.
Oh,
Alright, I feel
the
better now.
Captain person.
Yeah, you're fine.
Well, the
Guard captain
It
person.
was the woman running the
I knew it
inn.
wasn't Wayne.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what her occupation was.
She runs the inn.
That's
Is she there?
She is
Don't
not.
don't they run the? Didn't they take over the town as well? Weren't they some kind of?
Who's there?
Oh no, that's the
Am I thinking of a different town?
that's the night shift. We're on day shift during that.
What's that?
She ran it during the night.
Yeah, well, she runs it, and someone else is running it during the day. Her name was Thorna.
I think I wrote that down somewhere.
She was a dwarf, right?
Yes. Yeah, she was a dwarf. Her name is Thorna. She said that she now owns the inn since they took over. Currently, there's a young male dwarf there.
Where's Thorna?
Huh?
Where's she?
Probably asleep.
Did she you know about anybody bringing anything for reward?
You probably want to talk to her about that.
Yeah. What time did she go to sleep? How long did she go to sleep?
Well, I took over for her a few hours ago, so she probably won't be up till mid-afternoon.
Let me just check the head and get
I can't
moving.
wait that long.
I'm not
we
waiting.
can't go anywhere till what's his name comes back anyway.
And you gotta pay for your
We're
carry.
gonna wait for that guy?
We have to.
We could wait in here for weeks.
It's a couple days, isn't it?
He paid them for 3 weeks.
You paid them for 3 weeks.
And
But
that
how long have they
was
been here?
Half a week ago.
We've got enough
1,
time to
2,
do whatever we
3,
want.
4, 5, 6, nearly a week ago.
So we're not going anywhere?
No, we're just gonna
I was like, who is it? Wait, do I even know who this dwarf is? I don't remember if I actually.
You met him. You were drunk.
Oh yeah. So do I remember him?
That's up to you.
Because in real life, I don't remember him.
That's because you were drunk.
It's true.
So you vaguely remember a dwarf, but
It's
it's
You're
fuzzy.
surrounded by dwarves.
yeah, exactly.
There are a lot
There's
of
just too many
dwarves.
fucking dwarves,
And there's
man.
also the other dwarves with them before too. Only one of them's dead. Got another one.
Wait, it was one of the brothers?
One of them you saved.
Wait, we're waiting
That's
for.
the one I gave the clothes to.
Oh yeah, you fucking booked it.
That's right.
And
Yes,
there's a
you
double
gave the
gainer
one
showed up.
dwarf his dead brother's
Clothes
clothes.
and
Yeah.
his stuff.
His effects.
His effects.
Yeah.
He'd come in or something.
Oh, but that's who they're
You didn't
looking
keep
for? Is
the
the
pen.
brother?
My cousins.
I'm
That's
working
it.
for the dude's brother.
Oh.
Brother. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm still confused.
Cousins.
But not the actual
As
dude.
Bear's trying to explain to me, I'm just continuing
Huh?
drinking.
But not the actual dude.
Not the dude.
Not the dude.
Not that dude. The other.
I'm just gonna follow your
Dude
lead.
abides.
Dude abides.
How long would it take, probably for him to get to
You
the
killer.
council?
To the Reese Council?
Oh,
How well do you know the mountains?
not pretty well.
60 dog.
The Reese Council is still weeks and weeks of travel.
Yeah, where are we
He only
going?
said 3 weeks.
I don't know. Maybe he's
Did they
got.
explain that to you? I don't remember. So
They
I'll
explained it
say
to
they
you-
explained it
to
to you
him.
now. He said he's going over to South Hall to speak to the monarch there to bring his plea to up to the next council meeting.
How
Yeah.
far away is South Pole?
Imagine us just walking straight to the middle of the next council meeting. We have a thing to
All
say.
right,
South Hall is
we're
a
in
winter.
production.
Business
Yeah.
that we don't remember. And we're here to find out what it is and talk about it.
Just walking into the middle of the meeing. Just skipping everything, just walking straight to
I
the
object.
chambers. We have a point to say.
What is
like
it?
an
I
explanation
don't
on what it
know.
is, though.
I am here. You're gonna tell me why I'm here.
Yeah, so you guys have breakfast, a few drinks, speak to the guys who were working with Gundren.
Are they still-
Gundren,
Are they
that's
still
the
drunk?
name.
Yes,
They haven't stopped. They haven't
they
stopped.
are.
We've been drunk all.
This whole time.
They're gonna run out of their 3 weeks pay real quick.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, what are you guys doing?
Are we gonna?
Hang out till noon.
So then I'm gonna work on my history sword.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna work on dagger.
And Kobe.
Yes.
And I will sharpen some bolts.
Okay.
Oh, I'll play these cards.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out
Halfway
with
there.
Selenar and get to know him a little better. See if make sure he really is trustworthy.
Sure.
I guess the first date went well.
At least one.
If Barrick makes a comment
I did
like
not.
that again,
was Ryan.
she's gonna hit him.
That was Ryan.
Ryan is over there and being nice and quiet. Why are you putting words in his mouth?
Their first attack backfired.
Well, it went well enough that she might actually have a conversation with him now.
What do I have to do for this?
See, and I'm missing my notes on Solinar.
Yeah.
Where I put them?
I'm a dude.
I am an elf man who has been robbed.
Attack by
I
back.
can just chill at the end, just play my lute, and just have some fun. And just kind of wait until I'm told what to
Yeah,
do.
but he basically reminisces about the town that he left behind and talks about how he's hoping to find his way back up there. He knows it's somewhere north of here, but he's not sure exactly where. Yeah, that's what you guys are up to and what he can expect over the next few weeks.
Oh,
While he's trying to figure out what he's going to do.
Can the almighty DM explain it to Solinar and then explain it to us? Like Ghostbusters?
I don't know what you guys are doing. For
Sharpen and bolts. Apparently I have to roll for it.
really?
Or Fletcher. Dex +3.
Oh, yeah, that's for crafting bolts.
Oh, that is for crafts.
Is that your sharpening thing? No, because your sharpening thing is a sharpshooter thing, I think. I don't remember. I keep looking it up and not remembering. Either way, you managed. How many do you not have that are not sharpened?
I have 50 that are unsharpened.
Oh, shit. Okay, you only get through about. over the 2 or 3, let's say 4 hours that you guys are just waiting around for Thorna to arrive, we'll say you get through 10, 20, 15, we'll split it different. 15. Oh,
That's fine.
sorry.
Why does 15 make it hard?
Any math made it hard.
I'm really tired today.
That's why you have monster.
Yeah, and I had
What you do also learn that Solinar seems to have this intense hatred of orcs.
Of orcs?
Yeah. He often talks about hunting them down.
Does he mention why? Look at what I'm talking about.
And he refers back to this battle. He mentioned it before, and I can't for the life of me find where I wrote it down. He refers back to the battle that he mentioned the last time. No, it wouldn't. Might be. God only knows. Cuckoo-cuckoo.
Look at you.
No, it's not right here. I don't know. I will find it and relay that information properly later.
Okay.
Unless anyone happened to make a note of it last time.
I looked, I did not.
Only one of us, only a few people talked to him last time.
That
I was gambling.
Then I will be able to give you updated information sometime later, once I find those notes. / rewatch it.
That's why we do this.
That's exactly why I do this.
My last note's about Liza, the Batwoman. That
She
was
dead.
the note. Just Liza dash Batwoman.
Yeah, but that she's dead.
The one before that's my sword.
That I killed her.
Wait, your sword?
The pincer sword that I've been working
Oh,
on.
okay. So you don't have a sword. You
Working
can't
on
use swords.
No, but I'm making one.
Yes.
Yes, right now the dagger is at 2 of the 5 days.
Right.
Mine's
So it's going to be
5
really
10.
more of a club when you're done with it.
Oh, so it'll be a hammer so he can use it. Bludgeoning?
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
still not the hammer.
It's a spiked club. I think for intense birds it's going to be considered a spiked club.
Gonna be a club now.
Did I say sword?
Yeah. So I can make an on-cake pincer sword.
Okay. Alright, we'll leave it at that for now. I'll go rewatch what I said.
Yay, documentation.
But sorry, so yeah, you guys are hanging out for the afternoon. You guys are weaponsmithing, you're chatting with Solinar, you're gaming.
All the dwarves are in a circle just crafting weapons.
I'm just playing music
Someone
by
walks into the
ear.
room.
I'm just playing
Oh.
music, just not
Sure.
for any reason, just practicing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Backs up
Backs up.
slowly.
I'm so sorry.
8. I'm gonna say that you lose 2 gold.
Nice.
Bullshit.
And they throw you a total of 15 silver pieces for your
Oh,
playing.
just because I was like, do I make a performance check just to be sure, or just give me 15?
No, they're just giving you 15.
Just give me
It
15.
doesn't matter how you're playing. You guys,
I
you
was
guys are living
literally
your
just
life.
practicing. I wasn't even really performing.
And to them, it sounds beautiful.
He just spends 4 hours tuning.
So far, so far, they bought me a beer and gave me 15 silver for doing nothing.
Yes.
They're gonna be broke so fast.
They are on top of the world.
That 3 weeks pays is lasting them, what, 2 weeks?
They literally paid for my
Half a
stay
week.
here.
They're starting to run low on money.
But they're too drunk to look.
You need some money? I can loan you some money.
Anyway, eventually Thorna arrives. At this point, it's probably 1, 2 in the afternoon.
We could use the day of rest.
Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling and eating and drinking.
So she takes over from the young dwarf behind the bar.
Oh, hello, Nord.
Thorna.
Torna.
Thorna. I called her Lorna.
You're thinking Eliza.
I know.
So am I.
I should write this stuff to her.
Welcome
killed
back.
her.
How was the trip into the mountains?
Difficult. But we have I guess I wouldn't say gifts, but
No, it's
stuff
gifts.
for you.
They're
Yes.
They're gifts.
Just gonna pull out the head and be like, look, I got one.
Ha ha. Well
And these.
done.
And we guarantee they're not from the same bag.
They're not.
I have to point that out. They're not from the same
It'd be
bag.
weird if they had 6 legs.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I just thought of that now.
I know,
Don't
I thought
forget the
that
feet
too.
and the
I was
head.
like, shit, that means it might look like we're
Well,
trying
you
to...
can tell that the head's
Make a
been
persuasion check.
off
Fair.
I'm
longer.
being super honest here. Come on, don't fuck me. Persuasion? I got 2 persuasion. 21.
21.
Roll a 19.
Goes, yep, yeah, I can see the difference.
I get the point for this one because I'm the one who killed it.
Hell no!
No,
You
get
guys started booking
We're
it. I had to
sharing.
snipe it out of the sky.
And if you went there alone, you would have been dead.
Almost dead
You
with
wouldn't
us.
have
If
even
I
known
had
that.
shot it out of the sky, you guys wouldn't have the extra 100
Wanna
gold to
fight
begin
for
with.
it?
Yeah.
Really, you want to fight us for this?
I want 75% of it then.
No,
No.
It gets split.
Fine, you
evenly.
can have 75% of that one. You don't get any of the other ones.
Yeah, you wanted to stick to party fun.
Right, so that's 3 dead bats, so that's 900 gold for you.
Thank you.
Give it to Ferric.
No, it's in the party
No.
pot.
That's what I mean. No,
I don't want it in my
To
own
the
party
treasurer.
to the treasurer.
Let's open one of her bags.
We haven't had to deal with any of them around, so that's a good job.
275 just
Thank
for
you
me.
for
I want
helping.
the 275.
No, it's in
No.
the party pot.
Party pot.
I don't want no party pot.
Too bad.
Then we'll split the rest, all of it 5 ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing for you.
Also,
Guys,
that's
what's the rest of the
75%.
money? This is to make up for the fact that I didn't get to loot that room.
You could have
You
totally
could have
done.
gone to do that.
You guys all left.
That's a you problem.
That's a you problem that we left.
Could have found your own way home.
Exactly.
Money's better in a group, so we can make large purchases.
Yeah, that's why I put my platinum in his cart.
I
Also, I'm gonna need that back eventually.
large purchase.
Yes, I know. We'll get your boat, which I will go nowhere near.
So you can guarantee that it's yours. So you won't touch it.
I'll sign the check. I'm just not going near the boat.
No, we'll sign it if Ferric was here, but that's it. Just to prove you've been near a boat.
I get to name the
He'll christen it. He'll throw the bottle at it from like 600 feet away.
Puts it in his crossbow.
Everybody's got to fire a bolt at it.
Yeah.
Is it a trebuchet?
Anyway, so
Loads it
Thorny
into
gives
his
you.
mobile ballista.
Actually, what she does is she disappears for about a half hour before coming back with a chest of gold.
Jesus.
I should gather up the money.
Also, they probably are sitting on a fat ton of money, considering she just gave us 9.
That was originally 100, so I don't know what happened there.
Was it? I have 300 written down.
It was 300.
300,
wasn't
It was,
It was
yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
we're all like,
We have to kill these bats.
Yeah.
Yep.
which is why I was so conflicted when I met Liza. I was like, I like you, but 300 gold.
Okay, the problem sorted itself out.
Yeah, it did.
I'm saying go to a brothel for a heck of a lot less than that.
He's not
You
the
would
one
know.
He's not the one who killed her either. I don't think
Had a
he
very,
did.
had a very fun night and
I
left with it.
I killed
I
her.
said, I think
Stop
It
with
was
those
you.
jokes.
I killed one. I cut off its head, but its head turned back to normal.
Yes. So we had to cut the feet.
it must have been Liza then.
The head? The head's not Liza.
Liza turned into a
the
mousy
head's
girl.
The head
Other one.
belonged to the false baron.
Yeah, but this one she had.
Yep.
Yeah.
It didn't turn back.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, but you said it
No,
The
the
one.
one. Because did I cut the head off of the false baron? No.
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as it fell,
Oh, yeah, the head
immediately
was
fell.
fell.
Yeah, I
Okay.
made several jokes to the real baron about
That's
how you had
right.
decapitated the false baron.
The baron didn't start pulling out. The see?
Then later
See?
you killed it.
You could hand
I'm not good at this.
Next time we
We're good
see
at
a
killing
cook,
things.
I have a
I
great
can't
story,
make the
so that's all I care
decision. I
about.
think you
That's-
all know
I'm a
what that
storyteller.
means.
That's all I care about.
that's all I'm saying.
Chop City?
Will we get a copyright strike if I play that right now? Will we get a copyright strike if we play that right now?
Which?
Chop suey.
You can
We're
play
not
half
famous
the same.
enough.
About it, yeah. Anyway, so what are you guys doing now?
Well, it's okay. We can. Everyone gets 100, and then the remaining.
I don't want it.
Stays in
Put it in
the-
the party pot.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
I want 150.
I'm good.
That's not.
If he
Just
wants
a little bit more.
150 so he can
Small
spend
amount.
his stuff when he goes and gets arrested and we don't see him for a couple days, that's fine.
Just means we don't.
Yeah, we
need it
don't
for
bail
the
you out
hammocks.
next time.
We need it for the hammocks.
If you
You
take
already
more
paid for
money
them.
than your fair share, guess who's not getting any help?
Well, we need it for the hammocks. The 50 is for the hammocks.
You already paid for it.
No, we didn't. We paid for
No, we
hammock
didn't.
hooks.
Yeah,
We don't have
we need to
hammocks.
legit get hammocks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then you can have it when you get your hammocks.
But I wouldn't
How much
mind
is in the party
100
pot right now?
1,200.
For personal expenses.
I still have more than that myself.
Sorry.
More.
Him.
Yeah.
There's
Nice.
1,200
I don't
gold.
care about the stuff.
There's
Right now.
1,200 gold, but there's also 25 platinum.
I need to buy a spyglass.
For what?
Right, that's 1,000 gold.
A scope.
Uh,
I already got the bipod. I need all the
Alright,
attachments.
so
that
I have
get.
orienteering, so I
Shoot
can
that
swap
far?
her.
He's
Oh, when I
hoping
lay
with
down,
the spyglass you can.
I could shoot up to 600 feet.
I cannot do that.
Sorry, are you taking 100?
I can shoot up to.
I'll leave mine for now.
I'll leave it for
I'm gonna just dip into
'Cause
it.
I have it,
Wow.
you guys
I don't
can
think I
take-
can spend it anywhere right now. Your invisible pockets are a lot
Shoot a
safer
lot
than my
farther
very
than my
visible
And I'm
pockets.
sure it's quite lighter for you too.
My short range is
You
80.
don't jingle.
My medium range is
Yeah, I have my gold
160.
on me, but I don't have my
And my long
platinum.
range is 240.
Oh yeah, get rid
It's
of
because
that.
the heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
What's the disadvantage
As
on
far
the
as
medium
600 though,
-5. Or -5.
I
This is a
don't know.
-5.
Yeah.
I think I only have
Medium is
gold.
-5 and long range is disadvantage.
Yeah.
I don't want to have -5 written on that, but it's disadvantage.
Yeah, only
No, it's
like
both.
3 of my spells.
Is it -5 and disadvantage? That's why that's written there.
I was gonna say, it should be and the -5.
So
as
it
well.
goes to a straight roll on mine down.
Right.
Yes.
When I level up, I can use that stuff. Just
Wait.
here you go. Do more
Alright, I'm gonna
damage.
check the craftsmanship on that. then.
Sure.
I can't wait.
It looks like do what?
Go and make an investigation check.
Well, who's the craftsman here?
Well, we're
What do you need?
weaponsmiths. He's a weapon
I
and
think
armorsmith.
any of you
He's
are
a
carpenters.
I
I
know
know
it's
it's
a
a carpenter.
You do have appraisal, but that's more looking at the value.
I've worked with
of-
carts
8.
for a while.
8. Looks good. There are now hooks there. They look like you can hang hammocks from them.
Can I have a peek?
Sure. Make an appraisal check.
Looks good. Looks like there's hooks there.
It's a 2, not a 1.
Still, I was gonna say there are no hooks there.
You got swindled.
Oh, so that's a fat 4.
So there are hooks there.
I
You're
see
like,
'em.
this is not your area of expertise. You're used to
I don't use this
appraising
one anymore.
arms
This is
and
my backup.
armor and occasionally gems.
This is my weekend whip. I've got my actual car over there.
Did you want to appraise 2 gems?
I could.
Oh, yeah.
Secret dwarf meeting.
You tried to appraise, because I have the jewelry from the Baron's room. And you tried to appraise it already once. If I get him to look at it again.
No.
No? Okay.
Technically, you can only make proficiency check once per level, which is probably overrated. So you'll probably make it again later, but not right now.
Okay. That's why I wanted to pass.
I got 2 things.
Why do you want to
Because
look
he
at-
rolled poorly.
Yeah.
When that looks like garbage, I'm like, I'm going to keep it.
Okay, I'm gonna look
That's
at
right. He thought it was fake.
I did. It's trash.
He's sticking to his guns.
I'm gonna look at the thing that says chameleon, but that
Carnelian.
It says carnelian.
Yeah,
Spelling
that's
is
an N.
not the dwarf's strong suit.
13.
13. That's probably worth between 50 and 70 gold somewhere.
30 gold. I can buy it off you right now.
I should start texting you these numbers again, eh?
I think Ray Knight's gonna give you something I can even get slight discount off a new axe of. How do you think I bought the last one? I'll take everything.
This opal.
It's worthless. It's a shiny stone.
I'm going to keep this.
No, I'll tell you the actual
50
price.
to 70.
Could be anywhere from 2 to 200 gold. That thing could.
It's trash. All you grabbed was trash.
Very good. My trash now.
Check this roofing.
Even on the table.
Trash. this is going away now. That's
Ferris
forced
looks
to-
at you and goes, I just told you what this is worth.
See, that's slightly better.
You gotta see it that time.
They're both red in color, although they're very different reds.
Yeah, carnelian's like really dark, right?
No, it's more like
Not a big jewelry guy.
it's
Like
actually
hindsight, 'cause it's
lighter,
gonna be
closer
there
to an
much.
orange color, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm good on
I
weapons.
think.
Broke the paper.
That's something I would know. I would know.
It's
gems.
also it's also more transparent.
Oh, okay.
Do you want him to look at your opal that you took there?
You want me to
It's
have
not
a quick
carved carnelian.
Sure, look at my opal.
It's rough.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How much is her opal worth? Because
You got a nat 20.
peek? I'm using the original ferret dice.
Why do you change them?
Because Barrett changed.
Because ferret, yeah, exactly.
I'm using 3 different sets.
That's
I never do that.
I use one.
It's worth 40.
40?
I hope it's worth way more than that. I haven't got the
Alright, you
Yes,
said,
the tax,
are
it
you...
says 15 gold.
Oh.
Hey, I have another question. What about the iron...
Are you going to say it out loud to the group? Because I'm going to
ring
be
of
like,
iron.
Make sure this is
What? Okay. What about this ring? I have ring of iron keep from the keep.
Ring of Iron Keep from
From the Airy keep.
from Airy Keep. A
The
ring of
ring
keep.
of keep.
A ring of keep.
The ring of iron keep from Airy keep. I don't know what... I
So
feel
when-
like I took
Do
it...
you mean an iron ring, you dyslexic writer?
You know what? Probably.
That's what I would have wrote.
Oh, can I look
Hurry.
at this photo and try and figure out maybe if they have...
Like there was a note on one of my work orders today that said,
No.
May 8th, 60 of 90
You can
built.
tell if they're enchanted
It's
or
like,
not.
okay, but none of this math adds up. The pieces I'm grabbing, nothing has been built that is 60 or 90, and what I'm building isn't out of 90. It's a job for 50. And if 60 of 90 are
She
done,
doesn't take the
I
fee,
shouldn't
right?
be doing this job. What does this mean?
She does, yes.
She does? Okay, good.
The second in charge of this whole
I mean,
company
if you
went,
want to
I
ask
don't
to
know.
keep
I was like, you wrote it.
You said it's an iron ring,
Yeah.
Your work is so fun.
and you found it somewhere in the keep.
I feel like it was the Baron's room.
I think it was the Baron's room.
It was definitely the Baron's.
Was it the desk? No.
I took a stack of paper from the Baron's room, so I can only imagine that's where the...
oh, can you smell this jewelry? Does this smell magical to you?
You gotta hit him
Does the
in the
jewelry
face.
smell? Yeah, you gotta hit me in the. No, he doesn't
You know
have
what,
a
Billy?
jewelry.
Make a
Does it
roll.
smell?
Make a. Thank you.
What?
Make your roll.
Oh, the detect. Am I detecting magic or am I just smelling it?
Detect magic roll. Yeah.
Alright.
I can take a look at it.
Aha! You did find a ring. Okay, I see.
Was I right? It's the Baron's in the Baron's
Yes,
room?
from the Baron's room.
I'm gonna mark down that it's from the
Is it
Baron's room.
iron?
Anybody want something?
I wrote
Something
down
about,
iron.
Anyone else want?
What was it?
It would have been a gold
Yes,
ring
thank
with
you.
green gemstones inlaid in it.
There you go.
Why I wrote
messed
iron,
that up.
I don't know.
You heard ring.
Maybe
and
I
went,
said that, but it should be.
The jewelry was like a necklace or brooch.
It was a
Brooch.
brooch.
87%.
And that's what I told you.
It
about
does not
brooches.
appear to be magical.
Okay.
What is a brooch?
You don't see
Yeah,
any
take the ball.
arcane haze.
Out of curiosity, when it comes to like items that, like you said, like with weapons, they'd have to be like used so I could smell the
Take one
magic.
home.
When it comes
Yep.
to armors,
Yeah.
they just naturally, or they have to be hit.
Don't get knocked or anything.
And
Armor,
then,
yeah,
then,
you
okay, and
kinda
then
have to-
gems, how would that, like with rings, how would that work? Because they, like, say for example, if a ring gives you like sneak bonuses, how the hell is that
Then that would be constantly
constantly
running.
active? Okay. Got it.
So like your boots, you
Oh, I
reek,
reek.
you reek of magic.
Okay.
Oh my
No,
god.
sir.
I would like Soferic to
I stink.
appraise my ring, please.
I'll buy it off you for $5.
No, you're going to tell me how much it's worth.
Okay.
Roll.
10 gold.
Roll. Your guess that's probably about what you'd say. He rolled a 3.
It's kind of cocked, but not.
So how much are you gonna tell me it is?
I'm
10,
gonna tell you it's worth like 10 gold.
and I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
it's mine.
Can I give
I'll buy
it?
it off
Can I?
you.
Do you want me to take magic?
Yes.
110.
You don't see any arcane haze.
Do you want me to? I
It's
can
just
take
pretty.
It's just pretty.
Spellcraft.
I like it one.
He's gonna shoot it with his tube.
Are you gonna shoot it with the boomstick?
Yes.
Ba-ba-ba-boom.
I'm trying to blow it up.
No, this is not a Horcrux.
What am I looking at? I was going to look at your ring, right?
If
My
this is a
ring.
brooch.
Her ring? Okay,
This is a ring.
sure. I'll look at it.
What are you doing? Spellcraft? Sure.
See if it's enchanted.
Let's get the stuff out next. That one.
You rolled 2.
One.
Oh god. Oh
She
no.
won.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
It's called Sniffing Cracks.
Oh god.
Oh, what if it's a ring of like super bat? Now she'll never know.
19.
19. Okay, so yeah, as Sam is examining it, he drops it, and you just immediately snatch it out of the air.
So I didn't see an
Spider-Man
arcane
won the
hand,
cafeteria.
so I feel
Want
good.
you examine this axe?
Sure, it's bigger. It won't drop.
What you do is
Drop
just gonna
it,
cut
cut
his
off his
foot.
toe.
Which one, the natural one?
You call him Peggy again. Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because I have the same one. So.
You don't have
21.
it anymore.
Oh, you're right. I didn't find it.
You,
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't miss
The guy
that.
ran away
I got
with
an 8. How does
What
that
on
I
the
still
battle
miss
axe?
it?
Is it enchanted?
it is enchanted. Yes.
This is enchanted.
Yeah, it hit people, so it definitely was enchanted.
Oh, mine never did.
Well, ours were the same, so.
But we don't
But yes, unfortunately, yeah, the guys ran off into the keep.
Oh,
chasing
they
down the
left with
bats.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They just
That's
tore
why I
off
didn't
that.
find it.
Because you told them to kill the bats ran away, and they tore off after them.
There should be a way I can disenchant them.
And then after they disappeared, they stay
It's
either
like a
for the
Mises.
hour or until they're dead or until their
It's
opponent
like a
is dead.
Mises. You
That's
give it a job, and
That's
it
right.
does it until it ends.
This is mine.
Existence is painful for me, Six.
Do you want to check
'Cause he
out
couldn't
this
punch.
brooch as well?
I don't know what you keep calling it a brooch for. It's trash.
You think it's a
It's still a brooch, whether it's glass or not.
It's
Ten.
so you can feel
And
fancy.
you
Barrett
can't,
doesn't know
you
what a
can't
brooch
tell. You
is.
don't notice anything.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Told you it's trash.
I got super mad.
I don't
That's
believe
all I
you.
care
3
about.
gold.
How much is it
Very easy
opal
to get
worth?
above.
Her
I gotta double check that though, because the way
her
it reads,
opal's
I might be
pretty
doing
good.
it wrong.
Yours
The way it
looks like
reads
a
is
shiny
different from
rock.
the way I
I don't
told
think
you.
it's a
Let's switch back to the way it
What my
reads.
Ruby?
The way it
Your
reads.
ruby's
Ruby?
worth somebody.
Wait.
You roll a base
The
percentage,
other one.
Yeah.
and you
You
roll
don't
if
think
you roll
you
under
would
your
be
base
one
percentage, it's a
Oh, yeah.
success.
One still
Wait, I
fights a
haven't-
drunk boy.
What about
Oh.
this? How much is that
That's
worth?
the way it reads.
Oh, and this one we're
Reads
adding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I don't want you to know if it's a
Because
success
they're
or not.
in
Ah.
the party pot.
So wait, am I
Where'd you get
rolling
those from?
like
Is
this
it
high
really
good or
extra
high
hot?
bad?
It's
That's
just
curious.
all-
High is
together.
good. That's why you're adding.
Okay.
Jeez,
just
look at
making
the whole
sure.
Ruby, don't know.
No, this was all in the box.
It was in
nobody
the strong
decided
box.
to look at. I would
That-
buy
and then I-
Oh, the
that.
strong
The
box.
Yeah.
in the lumber town?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit in that, wasn't there?
Yes,
There's
there
like
is.
several hundred platinum in there, I think.
There's 25 platinum.
Oh, okay, that's all. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the room that you guys didn't do.
We didn't need to know that.
Stop talking.
Look
It wasn't my fault. I wanted to stay.
If we can't coo, you can coo.
Me can coo, you can coo.
Inku?
We're going to Cancun?
I want to go to Cancun.
Fuck all this money.
It's,
Fuck it, let's just go to Cancun.
Iceland's nicer.
That one took thinking though.
Yeah.
it's not expensive to go there. It's expensive to do something.
In Cancun.
No, in Iceland.
Oh,
Well-
yes. Yes.
That's how they get you.
We thought about that. And we were like, holy shit,
But
that's
it's
expensive.
really, yeah, but you camp, you hike. It's really nice out there.
You do the cheap shit.
Yeah, well, you don't need to go to. What do you even do there? That's not, we hiked.
Ride has slightly
I guess that's
horses.
true. Yeah.
A horse is a horse. I don't care where it's from.
The thing, yeah, but we went
Yeah,
up to the
remember,
glacier just
no,
by
but
going
if
to
you
the
remember,
national
like
park.
in the national park space, there was a bunch of stuff for
Oh.
national tourism.
Okay, there you
Flew
go.
you out there in a helicopter.
Ah, that would be expensive.
Yes.
We just hiked.
I don't do helicopters. It's
Yeah, we
Isn't that where
just
they
went
eat
around the ring
puffins or
hiking
something
everywhere
like
we could. Yeah, they have puffins.
Okay.
Thank
Can you eat them? Can you eat them there?
No.
I know you can eat them. I'm just
I
saying.
don't
Okay.
care if it's a
You can eat
sweet
them. I'm
one.
sort of
I
eating
couldn't
there.
find any.
I
at
thought
a-
the fuck I think Dad mentioned that
They
recently.
weren't
I watched
selling any.
Gordon
We
Ramsay
haven't-
do it.
I have not eaten any.
You can eat a puffin. They catch them all the time and eat
But
them.
why would you eat the puffin? I don't care that you can. Why?
They're
You
probably
can
delicious.
eat people. Why do you eat the people?
Because there's
Yeah, well,
bacteria
that's
that forms
because
in your
we're on
mouth and it makes you
Iceland,
tired. It
too.
also
In
tastes
fact,
lousy.
was we were looking at the guidebook and it says on the listings where you can see close to the
No.
puffins anywhere in the world. And I went, but when I was in Iceland, I was
first
like,
part is
climbing
actually
up
true, the second
side
part I
of a
actually have
hill
no
next
idea.
to a puffin's nest. So that was pretty damn close.
Yeah, you catch them with a really big
close,
net.
Too.
It's like a really, really big
But
net.
the giant dog catcher butterfly net.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, so
Off
is there anything else that you guys are up to right now?
We're not doing anything.
I
That's why we're all
kind
confused.
of want to buy a puffin.
Puffin or penguin?
You gotta go way north for that.
Remember, we're still
What
coming
about
near the
toucan?
tropical.
Baldrum might be able to. Well, even then, you're not.
What
You're
about
going the
toucan?
wrong way right
Baldur's
now.
too old to take care of pets.
What about toucan?
A toucan?
Toucan
You might
Sam.
be able to find a toucan, yeah.
Follow
Not
your
here.
nose.
Sam's.
Follow your
Sam
nose.
1, Sam 2.
Follow your
Not in
Toucan
Gullvath.
On Gullvath?
No.
Toucans.
You guys have seen all the buildings in Gullvath. There are a dozen buildings.
And most
this
of them
is a
are
shithole.
abandoned.
Can we just go to South Hall?
Should we check out the entrance to...
I can speak
Is
dwarf,
it,
and I can
like,
talk my
right
way in.
there?
Yes.
Yeah. Should we
We
check
should,
out the entrance?
we
'Cause
should
we
put the
haven't done that?
non-dwarfs in barrels.
I can speak
What do
dwarf.
you mean?
I've gotten into
can
many.
just
Wait, how did I get into
myself
South Hall?
into a dwarf.
Actually, we should
I've
try
been
it
there.
without disguising ourselves and see how that goes.
Have you been to South Hall?
Yeah.
I thought you lived in the north.
I've been all over.
Okay.
No, you might have changed. Oh, you might have changed. I remember. I think you might have changed where I knew that guy.
Yeah, he was. You said that he was up in.
Non-humans get in the barrels.
I can retire my way.
The full barrels.
Up in.
No, we had to change it. I picked the town and then I had to change it.
Holding
because-
out.
Yeah, well, the town that you had written down was
Don't
the
drink
capital
the
city
cocktail.
of
Just
one of the duchies
Oh, okay.
of the
Just-
Ruby
just
Coast.
stick
game-
a straw
And I
in
asked
your
if that's
cup
what
of
you wanted, and you said no, you meant for it to be a dwarven city.
Yeah, it was a Dwarven city.
So,
I don't know which one we ended up picking though.
yeah, it was. Here, I have it written down.
Yep.
If I can just find the damn names.
It's in my facts.
It's Dvergioth.
Oh, okay, that's more north.
The
yeah.
city's name is Vorendel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty far north, comparatively.
King Thorvir Freyvimatur.
That's a mouthful.
Drivers just make
No
noises.
kidding.
No wonder I left. I couldn't pronounce the king's name.
You could. It's Dwarven.
Oh yeah, I can pronounce it.
Just
I
you can't
pronounce it.
Right.
Anyway,
Oh,
sorry.
that's
So
what
what are
check
you
out the
guys
gate.
doing? Heading over to the gate.
Yeah.
So there
Yeah.
is, yeah, cut
I'll
to
talk
the
about
side
that.
of the mountain. There is this large tunnel.
Is there statues on either side?
Yes. No.
No.
Waiting for that.
Just kind of
No,
boring.
there's
There's
not.
not.
Yeah, it would make sense if there were statues,
No.
but there aren't.
No, not anymore.
Did it look like there used to be
Actually, you know what? We're
statues?
gonna say there are statues. Yes, there are statues there. These tall dwarves. They look kind of like.
Those
Oh.
things you printed off ages ago.
I finally have a reason to use them.
And they're hiding.
You can move the ships, man.
They're
It's not good.
probably twice as tall as that, though.
Ah.
Yeah, they're probably twice as tall as that. There are these large statues on either side of them.
Warhammer and axe.
And it's a fairly tall,
Where's the crossbow?
about
for hill dwarves.
20-foot wide opening.
Oh wow.
But as you get there, you can see that there is
Not
this.
Dwarfs are racist.
As you approach it, you can see that first off, the tunnel yawns away into darkness. There are no lights in there, and there
That's because dwarves.
I'm gonna find a way to see it.
there is a small building off to the side, in front of one of the kind of off in front of one of the statues, and there is some sort of wooden palisade erected blocking the entire tunnel, and there are several dwarves standing there with axes, all of them wearing green armor with white motif, that same symbol of rings emblazoned on their shoulders. Just standing there guarding this entrance.
Are we going up to the gate with the carts and everything, or just walking up?
Fair enough.
Just walking up.
I'm wearing that pendant.
I have.
As
I have this. I have that pendant too.
I'm
Hey, I still have that one
I know
too.
I made a note of that somewhere.
Actually, I'm wearing that one.
There you go.
I am
green.
I have my arch guard
Pull that
breastplate.
one on.
I wonder if that's green.
I have a
A
race
little
hat.
green.
It's
Pull that one in. Tuck the other one
Yours
away.
is more of a bronze.
just the gate.
So cool.
What do we call it? What is it
Okay,
called?
With-
or something like that.
It's like brown colored over.
Ryan, did we take
over
the carts
natural
with us as
bronze.
well, or are we
What's
just walking
this
to the
place?
gate?
I'm assuming we're taking the cards with us.
Gullvath.
Are we?
I'm
Oh,
just
Well,
wondering.
like
I thought we
the
were
gate.
gonna ask.
I have
I thought we
the
were
gold
just-
badge.
okay,
is
yeah,
in
Just
the
scoping it out. Okay, I
gate.
was just
Oh,
curious.
it's part of Gullvath.
Oh, okay.
This,
You
this,
know,
this
that
is the
way,
Gullvath
if we
way
need to
station.
come
It
back-
refers to
They don't
Gullvath
know which
refers
one's
to the
the
gate,
cart.
Yeah, no.
and
you
then
can
the
see us
town
pulling
around it
carts
is also
now.
sold.
That's true.
Okay, got it.
Maybe only a few of us.
I think it means something like golden
No, because
path.
if a non-dwarf doesn't go, they're just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, carry on."
So we shouldn't go?
No, we should go talk to.
But we shouldn't.
No, we should all go talk to.
A lot of gold we got.
I don't know what you mean.
Or maybe some.
I don't know what you mean.
There it is.
Eric saving that for a very special occasion.
Like getting
This
this
is
to
a very
the
special
mountains.
It's like nearly dying.
Like that'll ever happen.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said a very special occasion.
It's fire.
So wait, your funeral? Is that what you're saving it for?
Yeah, just pour it in my mouth.
It's already incredibly luckily preserved because that had been there for a large number of years.
This is why it fucks you up so much.
It's like 7 years, but the number 7 is just enormous.
Let's try 700.
Yeah, stores know how to make brandy that lasts.
I thought it was an ale. Oh,
It might kill me, or it might make me stronger having the ale with it. They won't let me
What
drink-
doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
They won't let me drink it.
Even if it were improperly stored, it wouldn't last that long.
Because it nearly killed us. I don't know what it would do to a human.
I grew up with dwarves. I'll be fine.
So-
I'm sure
That
that
doesn't
changes
make
your
you
insides.
What are you guys doing?
Hey,
You guys make your way up to the gate.
Yeah.
There are a couple of guards hanging out front. You can see all of them have shortcut beards, just about down to their mid-chest area
Shortcut
for dwarves. And they've all
I'm
been
clean
braided
shaven,
with, you can see there's these silver rings.
Well, I'm actually
on their
not.
beards.
I'm actually getting covered. I'll probably wait.
Let's just try and go through.
How long have we been traveling right now since
Well,
we were in
not
that
yet.
major,
We gotta
the
cover
last
stuff.
town? How long have we been
Well,
gone?
let's just see if they let us go through.
I have
That's
14
what-
days written down.
Okay, so I have a decent beard by now.
Any significance to the rings, or are they
That's
just
good to know.
decorative?
Like, is it like the
Is it
symbol?
there?
14 or 15. Sorry, what's that?
Any significance to the rings and the beards, or are they just decorative?
You know that. Make a. Do you have religion proficiency?
I do.
No.
I don't.
The more rings you
Can
have, the
I
more
check?
important you are.
You can make a religion check.
Let's
How-
see if I call it.
How prominent would have this been?
What?
back
The more
in-
rings, the more
around
important.
Ron?
Did you ever pay attention to
So-
religion in any way, shape, or form?
Or, yeah,
Probably
around it must
not.
be
Yeah.
super
Heraldry, give me a hand on this?
Anything about it?
Only when I
Four.
cut off clerics'
You
heads off the
might-
floor.
I feel like
Make
you
a
don't
general intelligence check.
General intelligence.
This advance.
That's not bad.
Not bad, 11.
11. Yeah, no, you're not familiar with these
What?
rings.
You did
They
better
just,
than
like,
Sam.
What they might mean, yeah.
Would heraldry or anything of that nature?
Yes.
Yes.
That would
Or I can do obscure knowledge, one of the two.
that wouldn't help you with the rings. That would help you with the
Okay.
insignias.
The insignia. You already know what that
But
is.
you already know what
Yeah.
that is. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll do obscure
Yeah.
knowledge.
I'd like to think I just
20. Rolled natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the rings, typically the rings in the beard are symbols of the priests of Baranar,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
more rings they have, the higher ranking the priest. The higher ranking the priesthood they are.
So I tap Ferric on the shoulder going, yeah, you got it right.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
There you go.
It's like the probably more rings they are, the more important.
So the priests of Barrymore, and more rings, the more important. Okay, so who's got the most rings?
This guy.
Leave those
Low end
pendants.
I am popular with all the gods.
You're the guy from
So I
the
pull out
movie.
my Barrymore
Benny.
pendant
you're Benny.
and have that hanging out over my
Benny.
chest just to be on the safe
Benny.
side.
Huh?
How many changes you got?
Doesn't he have like 5?
4?
2.
3?
One, two, three. I'm wearing
He's going
4,
to
I
be the
have
dwarven
5.
equivalent to 2 chains.
Yes. I'm wearing 4, I have 5. I'm not wearing the 5th one. It's a dwarven god. Or dark elf god.
You don't know what that is.
Is a spider
No,
in
I
his
figured.
story.
Did you figure out what it is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, you talked me into that. Yes,
That's right, because I have lived in the mountains.
because you live in the
with
mountain.
raiding
Yeah, you know
parties.
all about yeah. Okie doke.
I don't know all about their hierarchy.
Yeah, so
Well,
each of them only has one ring in their beard, including what's her name also only has one. Thorna.
That's the
We were just talking about her.
I'm gonna write down her name
Keep
so that
looking at my
next
notes
time.
going, there's nothing here about that.
Actually, it would be 2, because their beard would be forked and one in each fork.
So
They
does
go
everyone
center.
have an even number, or does everyone have
Everyone has the same style.
the
The fork
mirror?
with one in
and
each.
the-
Yeah.
You can do it straight down though if you want. If they want to. Cool.
They
I'm saying
could,
if
yes,
everyone had
but these ones
lopsided.
I'll have 2.
all have a forked beard.
So with
One
that
each.
roll, do I know like how many rings they get up
Oh, I
to?
have my beard.
Yeah, you could, like, there are ones who just, like, their beard is rings.
Okay, so it goes. It's not like it goes up to like 5. It goes up to like 100 almost.
Just
Or
a
something
little
like
bit.
that.
Yeah.
It's
like-
got like
Oh god, I don't like making comparisons to Game of
3
Thrones.
points.
but,
You have more points, you're more
it's like the
Well,
maesters in Game of Thrones.
Okay.
mine's just 3.
Yay, rolling a 20.
I think we chose the same beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's
So they're pretty low.
3 point.
They're
That is
That's-
standard rank.
all
pretty early
put
ranking.
together.
That's what it
This
looks
part's
like.
really just mustache. It just goes
They're
down.
like recruits almost.
Well, I mean,
Mustache
you
holes.
have to be typically you have to be a full priest to wear a ring,
Oh, okay.
or you're supposed to.
They're initiates.
Oh, that makes
No,
sense.
Your
initiates
beard
wouldn't have rings.
If
Yeah.
your beard
Those
isn't
are
strong
nice.
enough to hold the ring, you're not worthy.
My character is starting to grow a beard now. 'Cause I haven't
Apprentices
shaved in
wouldn't have
15
rings.
days.
Yes, initiates.
So he's starting to get a little scruffy.
Then your words.
He's not clean shaven
Sell
anymore.
yourself up.
He shaved last time at the bathhouse before we left. So I'm not as pretty right now. That sucks.
Right?
Do I lose my allure?
I'm just gonna try and
What do
walk
I
right
gain
through.
a lure
I
for
don't know,
having a
you're
beard?
going towards the dwarves. I don't think you lose anything by having a beard.
True. Do I gain or lose a lure if I have a beard now?
It doesn't make much of a difference.
So can we try and go through?
Well, let's
give me a
talk
second
to
here.
her.
I just
Yeah.
have to make this note.
What do you want? That's not a want.
Hi.
I don't reach.
Goes under the table.
No.
Whoa.
The goose.
Just picture Hunter's face here. He's saying hi.
I don't want to.
Anyway,
Oh yeah.
sorry, yeah, so you guys head up to the.
I'm in this line.
I'm still gonna. I told the dwarves everything about the rings and everything. I'm gonna let them do the talking because
Sorry, where are you guys headed? You're
up
heading
to the gate. I guess
We're gonna talk to them.
the
Talk
gate.
to them.
Okay. You guys head up. The one of them steps forward and he goes, "I'm afraid there's no passage into the East Mountains for any non-dwarves at this time.
How come?
If you're looking to,
Oh, he was done talking.
Carry on.
Rude.
A little bit.
however, those of you who are dwarves are welcome back home into the mountains."
This is discrimination.
Don't talk.
What about
Sam.
him? He's a hill dwarf.
Don't say that.
No!
I'm kidding. He's
See
not.
that bus that ran right over?
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
How come only dwarfs allowed?
I'm kidding.
For the security of the dwarven people.
Does he notice
Is it
I'm
dwarf
wearing the
ethno
same
state?
pendant as he has?
Yeah.
You do catch him staring at your chest. You're not sure if he's looking at the pendant.
Oh no. Fair
He was looking at the pendant.
You don't have a nice dwarven woman beard.
no.
I don't think half elf women have huge tracts of land.
No.
Uh,
No. At least not this
Uh,
time.
It's, so I speak to the guardian here in Dwarven,
Milk grinder.
and it's like, what about humans that are native to the Reese Mountains? I grew up here.
There are no non-dwarves allowed in the mountains at this time. Any who were living here have been exiled.
See?
That
Dwarf
seems
ethno.
quite harsh.
What happened?
Been away from home for a while.
To protect the dwarven people
But from what?
Yeah, what happened?
from the threats that non-dwarves
Toes.
pose. Thank you.
Shorter word than you're trying to
But aren't you
say.
guys allowed to take those
Grabbing
off?
things off the top shelf.
Ladders.
Putting ladder makers out of business.
In order to preserve the dwarven way of life and protect our lands, the high priests have declared it illegal for any non-dwarves to enter these lands.
Why dwarves are Reese?
How
Well,
long
they came
ago was this declared?
A few months back.
Gee, what happened leading up to that anyway? Oh,
There's something to do with a war in the north.
So how many people did you kick out? In a few
Something that
months?
happened up
In a
in
few months?
Woodmangrove.
Can I see the
How many people were
map?
kicked out in a few months?
I know
Don't
a lot about that.
Eh?
I probably know a
Wait
lot
for both
about
eyes.
that.
What?
The war in the north then. No?
Nope. This happened recently.
Oh. Okay.
couple months ago.
I don't know anything.
Can't apply for visas?
I got no idea how to.
What business do you have in the mountains anyway?
Sales.
Business with the Reese Council.
Reese
And the
Council.
Reese Council.
Well, you are welcome in. You're welcome to pass. You just cannot take these three with you. Although, if you have pressing business, I suppose there has been someone around offering a guide, offering guidance through the mountains overland. But I warn you, If you're caught inside the borders of a dwarven city, there will be dire consequences
For the
You're
non-dwarfs.
for the non-dwarves.
Conscience
So I don't know
clean.
if you're interested, there was an Erekakra fella around who was offering guidance through the mountains. I haven't seen him in a couple of days.
Guidance, not flights.
I was gonna say, he's gonna fly away and go, okay, follow me, guys.
Wasn't one of the bat people in Arakocra?
Yeah, he was.
I don't know that.
Let's have a word with that fella. Maybe he's got bat-looking feet.
Maybe he's got no feet.
Oh, you start saying, let me see your feet?
I'm pretty sure they don't make shoes for those people. And yes, that was
What do you mean by
Would it be possible to
the?
get a message to one of the residents? Is
You might be able to do that, yeah.
there anyone that would be running messages?
Yeah, you can probably have someone send a message, yeah.
Okay.
So if we get lost crossing overland and we almost die,
That's
Well,
not my problem.
okay.
Excuse me.
What if one of these dwarves die?
I feel like that's still
Again,
not
I
his
don't really
problem.
think that's his problem.
That's not my
I don't
problem.
think anything outside of his immediate vicinity is his problem. This wall with the door to get inside, and what you can see, this is problem.
Let's in. This is problem.
After that, not his problem.
Why don't
I mean, there is an answer here.
we're not?
Just go to blue.
You want to go to blue?
We could backtrack all the progress we've made.
Well, we haven't gotten that far off course with blue.
Yes, we have.
We're a week into the...
We went to the exact
Yeah, we went
opposite
in
way.
Another week
exact
back to
opposite
Stone
way.
High.
Yeah.
My problem
Yeah,
is
that's
that I
a few days
want to
back.
level up.
That's fair.
I want to get to a major
Figure
town
out
so we
that
can
map,
level up.
Yeah, we should probably attempt to sneakily.
You want, like,
How traveled are these overland passes?
Not very many. I don't know how many people have.
But the problem is I get into this.
There aren't many who come this way looking to travel through Gullvath to begin with. I don't know how many have taken this bird fellow up on his
Tours?
Oh, so he could just be leading us to a little
Yeah,
little
lots of-
alcove to start to...
Just he might be
Or-
leading them to I don't know, maybe be eaten.
It's a lot of large,
With
scary,
the
flying.
airy
But the question is, though,
monsters.
so once we get to a town in the mountains, we're
Tentacles.
still all dead.
Well, only 3.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I mean,
So I mean, like, what's the point of going to a major town that we can't actually get into
Those
without
are
dying?
Yes, they are.
So are dragons.
Would they let human corpses...
Ragnar's not too fond of going over the mountains. He likes under the mountains.
Mhm. Under the mountains feel a lot
What if they
safer.
wanted to be here
Like,
too?
I mean, under the mountains are still dangerous, but not as dangerous as over the mountains.
Yep.
No. 2 hit points.
Under the mountains, you need to worry about things like raiding parties from the Underdark or getting lost in the Underdark,
It's
or
okay.
several other under subterranean creatures.
We slaughtered a lot of dark elves already.
But over the mountains, there's much more dangerous
We
things.
slaughtered
Under dragons versus Underdark.
There are dragons underground too,
Well,
just less.
I take my chances with less dragons.
Is it blue dragons
Blue.
and brown dragons? I think
so is that the better to camouflage?
Oh, second edition hurts my
they
brain.
can dig.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
right,
the
that's
better
the
to
second issue.
camouflage.
Some
Anyway,
of
it
the
doesn't
gem
matter.
dragons
Anyway.
down there?
I got no
One
idea
of
what
the
to do
gem
now.
dragons, Sapphire, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The blue dragon, I would assume.
Yes.
There was one more. I just can't think of it.
Is it like a ruby dragon?
No, that's not to do with the dark.
a gray one.
I mean, there's a shadow dragon.
That wasn't it.
I
Continue.
I think it's the brown dragon.
Is it brown?
Because I need,
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I need
Alright.
to get to to time.
Where's the nearest populated town? To where we are. That's not far.
Well,
That's not dwarven.
Well, you can't get into a dwarven one without getting killed.
Yeah, because there's a dwarven one.
Potentially.
The closest
Well,
one.
Well, to do anything effective,
Actually,
I can be in a
Yeah.
barrel the entire time. I can't exactly train in a barrel.
That's
That's the entrance, but then after that...
Yeah, my problem is there's no point in climbing over the mountains if we can't actually get into any of the towns.
Vensuthal is the closest town, but it's not much farther back to the crossroads. It is a week's travel to the nearest town into the mountains.
So that's why there's nobody here, because right now we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yup.
Yep.
You're in the boonies. Not
Which-
many people traveling from the Ruby Coast into the Reese Mountains.
Which would make it a good part to actually get in.
Yes, because there wouldn't be anybody on the...
Yeah.
These guys could probably be greased pretty easily. I mean, they're here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but the problem is we get into the town and they
Then
You
we're
guys
kill
having
us.
this discussion in front of
No,
you
no,
guys?
No,
of
no,
course
no,
not.
No, we stepped away.
Yeah.
We thanked him for
How
his
much money do you
Okay.
think it would take us to get
Yeah.
in there with you guys? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I
Like
mean,
We could grease him enough
Like, it
so that
doesn't-
we're not his problem
we
that we're
could
inside.
just hide everybody else in the cart.
but what's the point of
So I
going
don't
of
have
us
to be
going into the city?
cart to start.
Like the point for me to go into the city is like we're just be in the cart the whole time. Like there's no point for us to go into the city and just to hide.
Which is not all the cities don't let anybody in.
That's the impression you're getting, yeah. He said that the Reese Mountains have been closed off.
Yeah, which is like the dwarven kingdoms basically.
So basically, as soon as we get close to civilization or to a town of any sort, then we're jumping in the cart
Yeah,
in barrels.
and then nothing else, which means it's only the three of them doing really anything.
Well, let's put it to a vote. What do we do?
How well does your disguise self work?
Bro, I alter myself.
Or
I
yourself
literally
yourself.
can turn myself
Yeah.
to look like a...
I have a disguise.
So you're
kit.
okay to come out whenever you please.
Well, I mean, it costs
Considering you have
spell
spell
slot and it
slots.
lasts for 15 minutes.
Oh.
It's only 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Looks like it should be an hour.
It's like 3d4 rounds or something like that.
I have
feel
a
like it should be an
disguise kit,
hour.
but that doesn't
Yeah, I
help.
say I can disguise. That's the best I can do. Well, I can't alter
Yeah.
self, but I can do
I
that.
used it on a doppelganger to freak him out.
Your shit.
I just have to convince people I'm out.
That's not hard. Just don't talk.
Or show off your crossbow.
What do you use for a weapon?
This.
I use this.
Pull up the dagger.
This is my
Do
weapon.
not look at the giant crossbow on my back.
I think would that believable if you had a peg leg, but you don't.
No.
Or a hook hand.
Well,
Or
I
a
mean,
spear hand.
I mean, you guys were the ones wanting to try to get yourselves a mine. But I didn't really have stake in that matter. I'm just here for the adventure originally.
I want to go on the mountains.
I don't see the point.
Means I realize why you said that.
I just don't see the point in stowing away for the entire time. I have no reason to
What if
go
we-
into these mountains
Yeah,
if I can't be
so-
in any of the cities.
Look,
The-
here,
Once you guys enter
There
the
is-
tunnels in the mountains,
Yeah.
there are not that many towns
Right.
other than the major ones.
They
Yeah, but
will
the major
be
ones,
our
they won't
Because
let
out here, out in like the human areas of the world, I don't know if you noticed, there are
I don't
towns
think
they're
every
just
day.
good.
For the most part, in the more civilized areas, there are
Yeah.
towns every day or two apart.
Yeah.
In the mountains, that's not the case.
Yeah, it's just a major
Because dwarves
city.
have no problem just tramping along in the dark from town to town for endless days at a time.
Yeah, 'cause they like
We've
being on
noticed.
And
the-
then once they get to the city,
Yeah.
that's all they need.
Yeah.
So it's not super populated outside the city areas.
But
If
like,
we bring them as
what's the point of getting inside?
slaves,
If we just go there to train,
they're
I guess,
property.
to kill
Oh, I
things?
don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
explaining how these
Yeah.
They're
towns
not people
work,
coming
what it
in.
will look like.
Here's
once
what we
they're in
do. Before we make any kind of vote or decisions or anything, we should talk to this bird dude.
Yeah, okay.
If we can find him.
He hasn't been seen for a couple days.
Has he not been seen for a couple days? Was that
Yep.
a rumor?
Yeah.
He probably
So,
got
That's
turned
what he
into a
told
bat.
or died.
Are you one of
I'd
those?
say both of those are
Or got converted to a
very
bat and
plausible.
then died.
died by mysterious circumstances.
He could have been the head we
Very
literally sold.
mysterious.
well, the air cocker
We were
was
not
Oh, that was
witnesses
the
to-
Oh, okay.
That was the guy you
I
turned to
sniped
ass.
in the Great Hall as they were flying away.
So he's dead. So we have no guide.
I don't know where air cockers are.
We have these two. We don't need a guide.
That's underground, not over.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But they
you
might be
pointed
able to
that
lead us to the
What are
entrance
you?
from above ground.
We'd
No,
be
wait,
the
wait,
guides
wait.
over. It'd be you and me going over. We'd be the
I
guides.
had the roll
I
intelligence
got
check it up
navigation
on
tracking, internal compass.
I got
They might be able
orienteering.
to find an
Yep.
entrance from above ground, though.
Again, it doesn't matter. Once you get into the town, it's game over, man.
No, I trust them to do the talking.
You go ask them what's the deal with
If
slaves.
we sneak in, we will be killed. Trust me, I know dwarves.
I have the pendant.
They're very religious.
We are dwarves.
I got the pendant.
Yeah,
We
see, I know
could
three
be
of them.
Your non-dwarf slaves.
What about Solinar? Are we gonna shove him in a barrel the whole time?
Didn't you need to go?
Where the
to
hell
the-
is
Sometimes.
I feel like you
Oh
brought-
yeah, he's been hanging out with you.
Okay.
Not saying anything.
God, this is weird.
Dude, what does he think?
This is what we
Yeah,
do.
so what's-
Solidar, what's your opinion?
So why do you want to head into the mountains? What are we planning on doing in there?
I need to get
We
him.
need to go to the Reese
I got
Council.
personal
Business.
business.
By,
Business.
mine, or get the
To
title.
secure a deal for a large stake in mine.
Yeah.
I think.
I
Start
forgot,
up a mine again.
I forgot to check my notes to see why we were going to the mountains. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You guys want me to? So the reason.
We didn't take the reason. He fucking left.
What happened?
Scared him away.
What happened
Sorry.
was, after you guys cleared out
The note which would have let us come in.
cleared out the what was it called? The Wave Echo Mine in that underground dwarven city called Kalagathal.
Mm.
After you guys got back from that, Gundren informed you that he had sent a messenger out to the Reese Mountains, and that's all he had said. And that he hadn't returned, and that he might ask you guys to go out and try delivering the message too.
So we're delivering a message that.
He then led the dragon cultists to your campsite, after which you shouted at him, shamed him, and he left. The next morning you guys left town without speaking to him again.
Oh.
We completely forgot the part where he was supposed to give a. He didn't even say that he has the message for us.
So
He said he
Harbeck
might-
knew a bit about it because he was with Gundren beforehand.
Mhm.
All that you know is that there was a messenger sent out. One, what was his name?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know his race?
He was a gnome.
Good to know.
His name was Rutledge Harrington Albrecht Gartram Muthen.
Got that
Fuck.
memorized?
That's
We need that on that later.
That sounds
I
no.
know.
Spelling
Damn
counts.
gnomes.
No name Rudy.
You probably would have called him, Rut. Or maybe
Rudiger.
fully Rutledge.
Rudy.
Rudy. Or Rudy. Yeah. He had been sent with a letter, God, now it would have been over a month ago. I think at the time it had been nearly a month since he had been sent, and there was no reply.
Let's see if there was a gnome that passed through here. Not gonna
See, would Harbeck know which way the gnome went? Like which pass he was going to try and get to?
presumably
This
this
would
one.
be the best pass.
Most direct.
So should we
we
should
could
ask
Probably inquire about that.
if a gnome came by.
Yeah.
Um,
I've got to go back up to the guard. I'm like,
Let him go home.
Tree. I'm trying to remember something though. You mentioned something about my backstory stuff. I have to go meet up with Stone Sifter, don't I? For my power, the enemy.
No,
Wasn't I told?
you don't know anything about
I
that?
thought you told me something about that. That's why I was trying to go talk to Stone Sister.
No, you don't know anything about that.
Okay, never mind then. I'm good. That's why I was clarifying because I thought that's why I was going with them, but I might be mistaken.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think you've heard about anyone trying to hunt you down. No, you do know that someone's trying to hunt you down.
Okay,
That's right.
I couldn't. I remember. I thought it was. I thought it was.
This is a long time ago.
This was very early on. That's why I was like,
Yeah. No, you definitely know that someone's looking for you.
okay, I don't know why though.
But you don't know why or who or where. It's kind of why you were wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, I knew that part.
Because you were trying to avoid any major.
Yeah, because it's in my backstory why I dipped.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Okay, so I just want to make sure there's any specifics, like why I'd be going to talk to Stone Sifter.
That I don't know.
Okay, I could have sworn there was something to do with that. That's why I need to get a message to Stone Sifter.
That I,
Again, it's a long time ago.
I don't think that I told you anything
Okay.
about that.
All right, then I'm good. Never mind. Then I don't need. As long as I don't need. As long as
Read it?
anything you did.
But that's right. Yeah.
That's why I'm asking
I
you.
remember correctly. You were like in an inn, and a dude came and sat down and said,
Yes.
"Someone's looking for you," and
Yeah.
everyone in the inn stood up.
Yeah, I
and
do
stared
remember.
at you. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And you were like, "Okay, I'm leaving." Too.
I do remember that. All right. If I don't need to specifically talk to Stone Sifter, then I don't need to go in the Reese Mountains at all.
I mean, you can talk to him if you want, but I don't think that I've given you.
Okay,
reason
if I need a
to
specific-
speak to him.
That bastard gets me in trouble all the time. He's a pain in my
Sorry,
ass.
you wanted to ask.
going back
Okay.
up to the guard.
Yeah.
Wanna make sure nothing's
Sorry to
gonna go
bother you
wrong.
again, but have some questions about people coming by.
Uh huh.
Maybe reaching back into your memory a bit. About a month ago, do you remember like a gnome trying to get in?
I think I remember a gnome trying to get in. I think he might have gone off with that Arakaka fellow.
Ah,
Oh.
fuck.
And we turned him away.
Well, nice knowing him.
Where gnome?
You should mention the fact that we're the people that cleared out that city.
He doesn't know that that's
Yeah,
where
he doesn't
they
know anything.
win.
Guy doesn't know anything specific.
We
He's a
wouldn't even
guard.
know
He
that
doesn't
that's
know.
a
So,
That's fair.
just so that anyone else that comes up though, that Air Cockra, we believe was a werebat.
Or turn.
He
or
was
turned into one.
what?
Basically, the people he took up the mountain, they're probably dead.
You're not there.
What? I didn't come up.
No,
He's the
I
only
was
one
just
who's-
wondering.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
it was by
sent-
himself? Okay,
we
I thought
sent
he
him
went.
alone.
I thought you went up. Sorry, my
No,
bad.
no, we sent him
My
alone.
apologies. Continue.
Well, keep that in mind. If we
So-
see him again, we'll be sure and deal
Well,
with
yeah,
that.
we went there and you won't see him again
If it was.
if it was him.
All right.
So if you do see an Air Cockra, it's probably okay.
Wait,
But if you
Well,
don't
the
see
guy's
him,
just questioning his own
but you
existence.
think that there's...
I was just gonna
I
murder
think
the next
I
one.
understand.
But
As he sharpens his axe.
I got you of a
Say,
store,
I
so you're not gonna let them in anyway. So.
Right.
Kill all bear people.
Exactly. See, you get it.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay. So I have no specific reason to
Did
go.
the-
Treat a serial killer.
I guess like about a week ago, a dwarf Gundren came by.
Ah, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
He had these humans with him. I think
Yeah.
they're still about town somewhere.
Oh,
See
yeah.
him at the inn every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, and
And
all
day.
day.
I'll take your word for that. You see, I'm stationed here.
Yeah.
Not in the.
Yeah, back to the giving a shit circle.
What
yeah,
about him?
so, well, we had business with him as well.
Oh, I think he said he was traveling to. Was it
Southall.
Van Southall? Van Southall.
And that's about a week's journey in.
Yeah, it's the capital of the Southheim, Surfenheim.
So it's been about a week since he went in.
It would have been. Yeah, it's been just over a week. So it would have been here about 10 days ago, I think.
Come back to you guys and relay said information that the gnome went off with the Air Cockra that was originally sent with Gundren's message. And is probably why he was never seen again.
I mean, it's a snack.
Nom nom nom. And that Gundren went in just over a week ago, and Marie's going in a week away.
So you should be back in a week.
Maybe.
We can wrap up this business quickly.
Do we wait around for just over a week?
Not a lot to do.
No, fucking
Open
no,
a
you
shop
do
and
not
sell
fucking
to
know.
no one.
Can we?
Who are you gonna sell to?
That's why I said sell to no one.
All the other people, the hustle and bustle that keeps coming to this town every
Those
day.
two drunk guys with all
Yeah,
the
those
money.
two drunk guys. You take all their money.
Can we just like reopen up the general store and like sell our stuff in there for a week? Pop up shop.
Yeah, we could
Talk
have
to
a pop-up
Thorna.
shop.
Yeah.
Like spirit.
Shop.
Fight our
How
fighty
would
people.
do
Maybe
that?
we could ask Thorna if she could help us train, perhaps.
Did she like initiate?
Yeah, she's only got the two
yeah,
rings.
what level are you guys looking to?
5.
For us
Probably.
fighters.
Rest fighters.
Yeah. Maybe.
I can't.
No, probably not.
It's not like Darren, who was a veteran.
Yeah, Darren was a veteran.
Darren helped us get to like level 2.
He probably
Three,
could.
Yes,
four.
but he could have taught you. He could probably teach up to level 10 or 15.
If we hadn't left a body in his order.
It's
That's
natural. It's good compost.
Darren's was a powerful fighter in his day.
Well, we.
Now he's an old man, but
He's
still
still a
kept
good
up.
trainer.
Yeah.
Did he get an arrow in a part of his leg?
Nope, he didn't tell you. He didn't tell you. He told Pan quite a bit about his past.
No,
but-
Pan tried to ask him and he refused to tell him. That's why he didn't like him.
No. He told Pan a lot of stories. He didn't tell Pan why he had a problem with the Lord's Alliance.
Oh, yeah. And that was what I was saying.
Yep. Because Pan was obsessed.
But he did tell Pan a
He
bunch
was
of
a
stories,
fanatic
including,
about knowing things. He had to know
including
everything.
several wars that he'd been in. He'd fought all across the continent, taken on dragons.
Let me tell you about dragons.
That's a different guy.
You call yourself
Gee,
Bolt
just as old.
Hunters.
Solinar chimes in at this point. He goes, if you guys don't know where to go next, we could always head north, see if you can find my way back home.
We
I
can't go
wouldn't
through the
mind
mountains.
He didn't come from through the mountains.
He's not a dwarf.
I mean, we could do that.
What else are we doing?
That's valid.
Well,
How
do we
long-
want to wait a week here and kind of...
How long were you traveling before you found up here?
A long time. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I'm out.
So is
Thousands
a
of
week
years.
enough time to wait until we head north?
Yeah, I'm in no hurry. I'm just if you guys don't
I
know
have
where
this
to
big
go.
white heavy curtain that you could turn into.
I
Pull the
do
map.
have-
Do we have a map? Do we even have a map?
No.
Like an actual item?
We
map?
don't
I
have
don't
Dora.
think we do.
There's no Dora the Explorer
At
here.
one point, you asked about one.
It was
I
expensive.
don't remember what the response.
She's probably like 30 by now.
I mean, here's a rough map of the area.
I don't have a map, so I don't know. If
Where do you want us to go? He doesn't have a
He
map.
just wants to go north.
He's pretty sure he came from north, somewhere in the forest to the north.
The fuck does that mean? Everything's north.
Yeah.
He said he was looking for a very
Was
long
it
time.
by a body of water?
Not that I
There was a
recall.
creek.
What
I
can
mean,
you tell us
yeah.
about your town? Like where you came from? What can you tell us about it?
What was the trees like?
Green and leafy.
Well, were they leafy or were they spit like pointy? Like these?
Some were mixed.
Like those?
Some were
Would have
confused.
been.
Haha, they're all cactuses. Surprise!
Surprise! This is what a tree is.
You went so far north, you went 7.
I think it was an elven town.
There were no trees, it was just
And
pink.
so far south, he went north.
Okay, so we know Elven Town. So tree houses.
He does tell you the
Cactus
name,
heads.
but I don't
Cactus
remember it, and I can't
Bro.
find the note where I wrote it down. So I'll.
Have I heard
Yeah,
of
but you
anything
get-
like this?
We
You've
will
never heard
go
of
to
an Elven
you.
town? Didn't you know there's enough elves to
You
have
did,
a
it's
town?
Arvindor. Arvindor?
That could be it. Yeah.
I have it. Solinar from.
There you go. So you have it.
You mean the blue
I
one.
have it somewhere. I just
I
don't
also
know
have
where.
that he was hunting and got lost in the woods,
Yes.
and his
Fuck
horse
their
got
bones.
murdered by something. He heard whispering at night and followed him.
Salamanders.
Yes.
Where the
That's
fuck's that
my
shit?
notes about him.
I mean, that's that's what I told
That's
you.
close enough.
That was Salamanders.
Where the hell's that Jin dude with my fork? I'm curious now. He's supposed to bring-
He's spending a long time looking at
Yeah.
it. He is obsessed.
He'll figure it out. Or get cursed by it. One of
We
those.
could. Or plot the world's
We're not going back right now. Oh, maybe we should.
No boy blue.
I need to get into the.
That's a long way.
I don't know why I'm looking for that.
Because it's underwater.
Level 20.
So, I don't think we can go, guys.
Epic level.
Toss the door. Toss the door. You're going swimming.
Throw him off our airship. Get in there.
We'll pick you up in a few
I
hours.
have enough health. But now I'm drowning.
Six to the bottom.
Survive several rounds drowning.
And in one.
Yeah, just like you're sitting at the bottom of the ocean,
Is it a
pouting.
peninsula?
I'll sit here till I die. Hey, look, my head.
I did it. Save me!
Pull that
I'm
up on the
missing
rope that we
page.
tied around his waist secretly.
Where the heck is that page?
Kind of real point. I could just levitate out of. So you're coming.
That's
with me.
why I'm missing the page that I have all this written down on. Why am I
A
missing-
puddle? A creek?
What are you on about?
Is there any water near this place?
No more. No. Not
So it's inland.
Particularly, it's inland. Yeah. It's not on the coast.
And there was a
It's in
town.
favor of the dwarves.
Yeah. A little bit.
It's not in the mountains.
Okay.
So we won't get killed if we go into a town. That's
Well,
Have I heard of
yeah.
any sort of town?
You
in the
guys won't
trees?
die
Are
anyway.
the houses in the trees? And the houses, where are the houses?
Unless like
I think they're
tell
on
them
the ground.
What do they look like?
They look like houses.
like
What style? What are we talking? We're talking about
They're
like.
wooden houses,
Could you draw one?
I guess.
you have any paper and a pencil.
Is it a big town?
No,
Draw it in the
not
dirt.
particularly.
Was there like only elves that lived there, or was there some other races?
I think it was mostly elves.
Wait, have we ever heard of a town of mostly? Has anyone heard of a town of mostly elves?
No.
Have I heard of anything like this at all?
No. Make a.
Wait, I got
What?
questions.
Nothing. I don't know anything about your character's
What kind of
history.
history?
Ancient.
You can make either an ancient history,
There was
or
nothing
you know
about
what?
the
You could
character's
maybe
history.
make a religion
Which
check.
I know a lot about her own.
So I'm kind of curious. So do you know what year it is?
Yes.
2019.
Does he know what? Like, does he know the
Does
same?
he know what year it is?
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
16.
16.
I'm just curious about the fact that like this is weird.
No, you've never heard of anything like this. Okay, what year is it?
No, I was curious if he knew what year it was because I was going to
okay.
compare
But
it to
the-
mine.
the
So I think
year
it might
for
be
us
from
is
another
probably gonna be
time.
different for him.
No, he doesn't. He's not. He's not aware of what
Even
year
if we
it is.
told him what year it was, it'd be different. Because wouldn't it be
Right,
based
right.
off? Isn't it? It's the king's reign here, isn't it?
Yep, there are different
So he'd
calendars.
have
I'm
no
trying to
fucking
find
clue
all
what
of
it
them.
is.
Ryan has a whole bunch of them written down.
I'm just
somewhere.
curious about the fact that there's
Wrong
a
Ryan.
guy. He's talking about a town of elves, and we haven't heard of that in how many years?
It's there are various years written down on that bounty contract sheet you have,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
which
Then-
here it is. Okay, it is either 38th year of the rule of. God, what is that? What do all these mean?
A-R,
A-R-A.
R-A.
Is it A-R or R-A?
A-R is
Oh,
what
it's
you're
A-R. Okay, sure.
Arr.
It's a hard age.
Or
He fits in perfectly.
I started one piece a year.
27436.
That started from the beginning. But started
DS
up
or
again.
PS.
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 It's just like, oh.
Or 84U. Or 1245 AB.
Why are there so
I
many
just-
different ones?
One's dwarf, one.
Various nations have various ways of telling time.
Yeah.
That's too confusing.
The description says ace.
It's like I'm different
A-R,
type
that's
I
supposed to
guess
be
I'll watch
R-A,
One
'cause it's
Piece
the
today.
rule of.
That's a good episode.
Fuck, what's the emperor's name?
Well then yes, you definitely
Cusco?
wrote R-A.
Cusco.
It's Cusco.
Can we help him get a new group?
No.
No.
Can we help pull levers?
No, we have to help that old
Can we
man.
have
That's
some
the big
girls?
reverse symbol.
Can we talk to
Oh,
girls?
that's the man.
Yes.
That poor old man.
No, it wasn't. Calm down.
That's
That's the
funny.
Beast Reaver symbol.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. What?
So
like llama.
It's the
Llama
llama
born.
It's the llama born people. It's a race.
Why am I being distracted by the year?
That's amazing. Oh no, it doesn't matter anymore because he doesn't know the year.
Ashgard. The rule of Ashgard.
That was your fault, Tree. not
World
mine.
building.
I asked the question. I got my answer, and then you continued.
Ah.
So he doesn't know what year it is.
Yeah, because I was curious. Well, no, because when's the last time we heard of an elven town ever? Even small groupings of them. We're talking thousands of years.
I wouldn't say thousands. of
There
years.
are a few small towns here and there of like refugee type places where
A functioning
elves,
town.
Here, but
elves have
no.
grouped together.
We're talking like a functioning town.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, they function. They're
What-
just cut off from the world.
Would I know anything about this place? Should I knowledge
If
this?
so, that's really fucking far north.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I
either.
wanna go up there.
Nope.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I'm from like
No.
not even.
Again, I'm from this area.
Well, I mean, it could be referring to that far north.
I got wait.
Yes.
It's an
got highly
is it
offended.
intelligence or wisdom?
I've
For
read
what?
too many books
I
and
want
my
to see
brain
what,
hurts.
if I've heard of this place.
Because now half of the books I've read are all canon now in D&D. Like the Dragonlance Club.
Oh,
We'll say intelligence.
Yeah. Well,
Ten.
that's
This
that's
girl's
the
name's
question.
Katie.
I didn't
Is
think
she
so.
dating
You don't know that name.
Elvin? How the hell do you know
Okay.
that?
Alright, alright.
Reasons?
What sort of like wildlife did you have around? Is there anything that was more abundant?
He's a hunter. You should know that.
Like me?
Are you gesturing towards my bet?
Yeah, I was.
You would remember hunting gnolls He remembers. He does remember hunting orcs,
We
but
did that
seems
too.
to recall that they're fairly scarce.
He's more of a warrior than a hunter.
Depends on your point of
You
view.
can do both.
Well, the way he eats them?
No, it depends on how easy you kill them.
Oh.
Yeah, jungle cats.
So is it like a jungle type?
So it's,
It sounds like it's probably a more southern area.
Okay.
Okay.
So
not
But then he
north
throws in
much.
the odd one that sounds like orcs are not typically found in the south.
Yeah, but he does say they're
Have you
scared.
lived here your whole life, like in this town?
As far as I can recall,
How old are you? I don't mean to be rude, but
very old.
all right.
He's also
I
very
lost
old.
count.
that is rude. Not accurate.
I just wanted to
I'm
see.
super young, so.
Same.
So, set up
You
shop
got
for
like
a
relatives
week.
For the most part, it
100
sounds like
I'm
he's
only
talking about
118.
somewhere here in
Oh.
the south.
Like a child.
Sorry, can you set up shop for a week?
I'm like 30
I
something.
think the plan might be setting up shop for a week.
Yeah.
Waiting for Gundren.
See if Gundren comes back within that week, and then if not, give it a shot going north.
Yeah.
Do we know of any other civilized places that are north that have nothing to do with the?
I know.
We're going north, and we're
How
not
far
going
north
through
do you
the
want to go?
mountains.
What's the closest?
There's a
Hang on.
major, so once you leave, see this is largely woods north of here. There are a couple of towns once you come out of the woods about a week north of here.
Could be worse.
So it's a
Um,
week travel inside the mountains anyways.
And then the mountains head west actually, and it opens back up into another, the duchy of Akril, which is kind of the lawless area. And
Ooh, let's go there.
There are towns in there as well.
I wouldn't trust them. Well, I do
in
trust
the
them.
woods.
There's showdowns with tumbleweeds going across the street.
No,
At
Because
high noon.
it's in rainforest. It's in the rainforest.
So it's mud.
So
Can I ask?
So,
Throughout the week, I want
Dude,
to
what?
ask Thorna if she's heard of this town. Arvindor.
Oh yeah, it's like 3 days that way. Shit.
No, I don't recognize that name.
Do you know anything about like a town that's mainly elves?
How the hell are we gonna get 2 carts in the middle of fucking nowhere?
through a forest. Maybe there's that.
Am I gonna have to sit at the front of the cart with a flamethrower just going?
Nope.
Alright, Ellis spells, time to sleep.
No, there's an answer that.
I thought
nobody's
elves
gonna
were
like.
extinct.
What's your answer?
Do we know other than
Don't
Solomon
take
around
them.
here?
Oh.
Half elves. You know that.
Is Solomon not an elf?
Sorry, who are you talking to now?
I'm talking to him.
Okay. Thorna's response is that she thought the elves were extinct.
Oh, do you mind if we open up shop for about a week?
Can we borrow one of the unused buildings?
So, sell some stuff we don't need anymore. Lighten our load on the road.
You can do whatever you want. It's 2 gold a night to stay here. Other than that,
So if we stay in an abandoned building, it's not.
I'm not in charge of what you do while you're in town.
That's
Just making sure no one.
So
we're
we
not
can
gonna
start
piss off anyone
gambling
by
hall,
opening up a
too.
building.
Are we being here? Are we gonna be here for a week?
You know what? This
I
could
don't
be
think
in
so.
New
I don't think
Vegas.
that would be a problem, but I'm not
checking out.
exactly in charge of the town.
Who
I'm in
is?
the inn.
who's in charge of the town.
Just,
Uh,
Is anyone in
I
charge
don't
of the
think
town?
anyone's in charge of the town.
There you go.
I've
When
paid
we
for
take
a
over
week
the
to
town
stay
and
at
we turn
the
it
inn.
into
Sure.
We
A
can
week
start
is
running
8
the
days.
town. It's our town
It's
now.
our
Real-
town.
I'll add another 2 gold.
We start
Just-
charging dwarves for coming
Just
out
so
of
you're
town.
aware, a week
Yeah.
is 8 days.
Pay up.
Told you, we make a new Las Vegas. This is where the dwarves come out of the mountains to come party.
We wait 5 feet and then we set up our own gate.
Now you can't come this way.
That's yeah.
Get back.
And those guys who keep watch at the thing have to pay to come back into town every day.
Oh god, that would start a war. I'm in, but I mean that would start a war. They're being racist against us. We could totally be racist.
broker a deal, pay money,
Yeah.
free trade for letting us go in the mountains. That's how we do it.
Anyway, so you guys set up shop at the side of the road at one of the buildings.
A general store.
You wanna-
Yeah, there's one
Well,
of them
the
was
general store
Sure.
Alright.
All right.
that we all tried to peek into.
Yep. I'm gonna say you guys managed to get in. It's not locked or anything. It's just boarded up.
I got an axe.
Oh, and I'll make him roll because I want to see him kick the door open.
We need a functioning door.
That's valid.
It's
None of us are
very,
carpenters.
very moist in here.
Oh, you're not the one that
moist
takes that word,
everywhere
right?
in the tropics.
No.
Check
Moist
the
buildings.
snakes
Hot.
living in here.
Yeah, you do
I know a lot of people that don't like that word
Mhm.
moist.
I know.
Someone
Brendan
else
was
do
one of
that.
my favorite thing to say.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But
Some
yeah,
of
so
us
you guys
are-
set up shop here in this abandoned
Is
general store.
there a second floor for like living quarters?
There's living quarters at the back.
At back. Is there any beds still in there?
No.
Yeah, we'll just clean it up.
Full health,
I was gonna say, just dig through the ground and just lay
Yeah.
on the ground.
Pretty
Dig a
sure
hole.
we asked Tree and that doesn't count.
It'd be you
So
gotta
right
round
it's
up
now
our
our
like
feet
choice
below.
is try and get into the mountains.
I could bury you several feet
Or
below.
wander through north through the forest for weeks.
Oh shit, look what I had on. I didn't know.
These both seem so appealing.
Nothing. Get out of my inventory.
I'm just trying to keep myself
What's it
alive. I
you?
really don't care much. I just know that people want me dead. Which is general.
But this?
Oh, wait, the first one or the second one? For a second I thought you spelled that wrong. And thought it was a completely different thing. Two very different.
So you guys set up shop, abandoned general store.
Yep.
Anything else you're doing while you're waiting for this next few days?
Well, I'm going to finish that
I'm gonna go
sword then.
gamble with the
Sure.
sure.
I'm gonna keep working on dagger claws.
All right.
Or so, because it only takes 5 days, or just fast forwarding to the end of the weekend, saying what we do good.
I'm gonna gamble
Yeah,
in
so
town.
you guys will be here for probably it will be 7 days before Gundren returns.
Okay, so
Well,
I
I
got
paid for it.
2 spare days after the 5.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, anything you would like to do in that time.
so what are the stats on this?
How much would that be for the 2 carts?
For the well, it's 5 silver each per day.
You guys can keep the next one
So
still.
it's a
don't you?
gold each per day, so 7
Or
gold.
we could just put the cards out back of the
Yeah.
store.
But they also feed the oxes when they're paid for it.
That's true.
Yes, that includes feed. What's up?
I was gonna say that.
Should I roll for
Should be
each
3.5
night gambling?
For me, right? For Twink?
No, for the first 2 nights.
Can I make it look like one of them was trying to cheat the other?
Sure.
Wait.
A 1.
That's
So
the
they
gaming.
catch
That's the gaming check first.
for trying to make one think that the other one is.
So then I have to make a gaming check to see if I get any money.
Yeah, you lose 10 gold.
1.
Does anybody
buy any of my stuff? I can list off what's.
What do you have that might be of interest to the people here?
2 scimitars, 2 pickaxes, 1
Wait,
sword.
wait, I want to add stuff to your list.
Hold on. The Flynn bar.
Oh yeah, the big thing. Yeah.
That's right.
That's mine.
So then don't
You're not
offer
selling
it.
4 spears and 5 longswords.
And 2
Remember our
claw
deal?
But I
daggers.
will put out the hooded lantern. That's mine, so it looks like it's for sale, but it's not. I'm just showing it off.
Remember our deal.
Wait, the hooded lantern I gave you?
2 Clive.
Remember the deal.
I gave you my hooded lantern.
Morning Star.
30% on weapons.
but they're all
50% on
weapons,
Everything
though.
else.
Yes.
No, you never agreed to weapons.
Oh, he did. It's signed right here. I did.
You're an idiot.
I was also hoping for him to sell some stuff, but all he's done is solo run.
Who, me?
Yes.
All right.
You
In
didn't.
this-
We left before we could take
In
anything
this
from
town,
that place.
Ferric, there are a blacksmith, a carpenter, a half-dozen guards, 2 stonemasons, 3 farmers, and 3 slaves on those farms.
Do the slaves want one?
Yes, but
What do
You
you
should
think you
also
could sell
check-
to these
you
people?
also should check that text.
I did, yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming it's like a sleight of hand check for that other thing.
He wants to.
Yes.
30.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think how much that will
also.
So
in
you
that time
make it
offered
look
to
like the one guy's
fix
cheating
up
and
some
the other guy
armor
goes,
or
"Hey, wait a
weapons.
second!
They have
What the hell do you think you're doing there? You're
That's
cheating." He
true.
goes,
So
"Oh
nothing.
shit! Yeah, I am. My bad. All right, well here's your gold back."
He's a dirty
They're
cheat.
so drunk they don't know what they're doing.
They have a shared pool of money.
They're so drunk they don't know what they're doing.
And they just got 10 more gold.
Yeah.
Yep.
On the 4th day, when I'm
Okay.
getting bored as fuck, is there like a pond around here or something?
He's gonna go
Pond?
fishing.
No.
Is there any sort of water or anything?
Well, there's that lake through the
This
mountains
is a puddle.
Yeah, there's a lake up in the mountains.
where we came from.
There you go
There's a
fishing now.
river a half a day south.
And then there's another lake a little farther south of Angry Plains.
So
That's 3
this
days.
town
No,
has
That's not south.
East? Where
no
we were.
amenities, no goods,
Another town.
no water,
Correct.
This
and
is
no
a,
protection.
it's a
They have
ship.
dwarves.
They have protection.
Lots of
They have
dwarves.
guards.
There's no wall. There's no trees
There's a wall between you and
There
the
are
side of the
trees
mountain.
around.
There's a lot of trees.
around the city.
No, not. Yeah. There are trees throughout the city.
Yeah, I guess.
I have a question for the infamous DM.
Yes.
Is there anything I can do for like practicing with my loot or anything like that to improve my performances or anything like that?
Put a character point into it when you level up.
I was just asking if there's anything I can do with out of these 8 days.
No.
Okay. I was just curious. So I'm just gonna be.
What are
Chilling.
the stats on the sword?
Oh yeah. And you would have finished your daggers, or you still be finished?
So
I'm
how
glad
much
you
is
just
it?
do-
Yeah.
Every time you swing it, you have to roll a team.
So I said it was actually a sword then. You sharpened it? Is that what you did?
Well, I made it into a sword.
Yeah,
But
okay.
yeah.
So the sharpener is back. So you can. So it will function as, I'm going to say, a short sword, which I think is a d6 damage.
It is.
It's going to be. Maybe a short sword. We'll say it's a long sword. D8 damage.
D10 versatile.
No.
Just
But you can
angles
turn
on
it
it.
around and use it as a club, with where the backside of the pincers deal bludgeoning damage.
Did you take the
For
money we took out of the
1d6.
party pot?
That's
That's
pretty
100
good.
each.
No, it's just all in the party.
Would I be able
Did
to
you want
kind of
yours?
figure out what I'd be
Give
able
him
to sell it for?
You wanted
Since I made it, or
150?
No, no.
Yeah.
I
No,
want
no.
100.
He gets 100.
They said I can only have 100.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have to
We
pull out the
argued.
player's handbook.
We often argue.
Latest handbook?
Fifth edition?
Like
Fifth
the,
or normal?
Fifth or normal?
Normal. Second.
Because I have the 5th.
We have one.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
How's
Kinda
the?
nerdy.
Oh,
What do you guys look
Does
for?
anything happen at all? Like, does anybody else
Do I
come to the
convince
town?
anybody to upgrade and buy a fancy
One other person comes to town. It's a dwarf passing through.
Does he have a horse?
Get back in here, man.
No.
Damn it.
Why
I
not?
can't sell my saddle.
Actually, I guess he does have a
No,
pony.
keep that
He has
saddle. I'm buying a horse.
Would he like
No,
to
keep
buy
that saddle.
a
I'm buying
rough horse saddle?
That's too big for his pony. That's an old item.
That's session
I know
one.
where you got that.
I took it off a dead oak.
No, hold on to
Did you beat
that.
it first?
I'll buy
Did
it.
I
off.
beat it? No, some goblins killed it.
So you can probably get. Well, it's not forged in metal, so it's probably somewhere between 10 and 20 gold you can get for it.
so it's a little lighter.
For your reference, a regular longsword usually goes for 15 gold, but it's also made out of metal, so it's more durable, but it's less versatile because it can't do bludgeoning damage.
Also, you can fight like a skeleton with that thing as well.
Like to offer to the guards
The party uses
people
swords, do they?
to
Everyone uses weird things.
repair their weapons if they have any damages.
I can't
They
use a
have
sword.
a deal with
But I can only use a short sword.
Or
the
the
blacksmith.
I can use
yeah,
it.
Kovar,
Well, that's never mind.
who is the blacksmith.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
This
that's
town sucks.
Would I be
What would
able
the
to-
Welcome
daggers
to
be
the
worth?
rural life. Sorry?
Claw daggers.
Your claw daggers.
I now have 2.
You have 2 of them, sure.
I'm
Yeah.
working on the 3rd.
Did you do a weapon smithing check for the second one?
I did the
Okay,
first time,
yeah.
and then
No,
'cause
that's
my
all you need
progress
was just the
marked.
first one. Yeah.
Okay, so I need to do another weaponsmithing check for
The third one.
the third one that I'm working on.
Yeah.
I have a question. Are there cats in this town?
No.
Okay,
No,
my
there.
allergies are not bothering me then.
This town.
19.
Actually, yes, there are.
Damn it.
There's an ocelot in town.
Baboo!
It's bamboo.
Cat, right?
19.
19.
I call
Yeah, you got a
dibs.
good start on this one.
Does
Okay, how many days will this
How
one
many did
take?
the last one take you?
5, but it was one that was in rough shape, so I had to go slow.
Right.
So I'm wondering
So
if
it'll
it's
probably
We're,
be
we're also trying
three.
to carve it on the card.
No, so I did one. He
I
started
started
and
one. It was starting to go bad, so I stopped.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
didn't,
was
it didn't
fixing-
ruin it, but it did.
I salvaged it, and now I'm starting.
I moved
to
on
do
from
one.
that.
Play Wolves on Team.
Sorry.
Was it only 5 days for the one that was damaged?
Yeah, well,
Five
because he
additional
already had a
days.
day into it, so I had to put 5 days.
It's a full 5 days for a dagger. In general.
I think Aaron
In
put more than a
general.
day into
Yeah.
it.
No. So technically 6 days into a rough one.
Okay. Sure.
Or I can put marked days.
It will take you 4 days to do this one.
Then it's done.
Sure.
Because my math of 7 was 3
Oh,
more
okay.
days to finish off the
Ah.
rough one, and then I had 4 days left.
There you
Am
go.
I able to see if the blacksmith will let me try and learn from him for the last 2 days?
Sure. So you spend time training with him.
Training, essentially, yeah.
Yeah. So you can put any character points you have into blacksmithing, if you want. Or
Oh
weaponsmithing,
wait, practice actually put
blacksmithing.
like any current points.
Yeah,
I still have.
any character points you currently have, you can put into
Oh.
your performance.
Okay.
How many do I need for mastery again? Was it 5? Whatever the next weapon proficiency thing was.
That's the other one.
That would be.
In
It
there.
was like 8.
That's still a lot of skill points that I haven't used.
How many do I have?
I have 1.
I've been sick. I've
You can put a maximum of 1 character point into any one of your performance checks. Into any performance
Like my individual
check.
instruments.
Any
Oh,
instruments that you choose.
Do we get to
Okay.
make
But you
another
can only put a maximum
willpower
of
save
1 because you're just
for,
practicing by yourself.
Yeah.
Do
You're not
we get to
being
make
taught.
another
no
willpower
worries.
save for the thingy?
You do on the 4th, 5th night. 4th night, 5th night, yes. So anyone who's still affected by that, which I think is just the 2 of you,
Yeah.
Make.
a charisma save.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, that thing.
18. Good thing you brought them new dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
Mastery costs you 4.
4 character points. How much do you get for leveling up?
3.
3.
Ooh. Okay, then I will put mine.
Alright.
Oh, this entire time I was practicing though, I was in the tavern.
Yeah.
In case
yeah.
those guys throw money at me.
Yeah, you're gonna get. Well, they're starting to realize that they've spent a lot of money,
I don't expect any money.
so they do actually stop gambling with you as much. I'm gonna say you only win another 4.
Win,
gold
I
dice.
lost. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, but you thought you were gonna gamble for the rest, a few more days as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, so you're only gonna win 4 more.
Nothing
gold
else to
off
do
of
in this town.
it before they stop gambling.
You
if
can
they run
pretend
all
to be
day.
There's no
Right.
fight pit. There's no.
You get another 10 silver.
You try and make
Okay.
a fight
I'm
pit.
gonna.
Sure,
I'm gonna
okay.
put
When I
4.
talk to
Yeah, that's
Lorna
actually
about
right. Yeah, that'd be
the
good.
town,
Yes.
I want to just ask her about like the environment, to like get to know the area a little better. So maybe I'll improve my navigating of the surrounding
Sure.
area.
And she tells you, yeah, watch out for, like the big things that you got to watch out for in the area are the, around dusk and evening, the cats, the jungle cats. Be wary of snakes.
Were you
And
guys saying
if you
could
get out
a
farther
restaurant
away
or
from
at
the
the end?
town, you got to be very careful of any large
Cheap.
bugs.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be cheap.
Because
I want to buy a horse. I don't want a pony.
And then of course there are gnolls in the area that have raiding parties and things.
Did you say have parties?
Rating.
Raiding parties.
I just heard
Raving
party and I was
parties.
like,
Raving
raving
parties.
parties? What?
The
Knowles
same
throw
as this games
raves?
at night every.
Yeah.
Tis the
Yes.
pleasure day.
Yes, you could do that.
Go rave with the nose.
Would that count?
Something to do.
Yes.
That would count.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
What do you do?
I leveled up.
It's gonna cost.
Oh, you've been praying this whole time, haven't you?
And the dude's good at archery.
No, it's not gonna cost you.
Oh, yeah, someone already
oh.
said archery.
Oh.
Yeah. Sure.
What
yeah.
does that cost me? What does that
Well, because you're learning from him, he's not gonna charge you
mean? Oh, sweet.
because he's mooching off of you right now.
Yeah, that's
I'm the rich ass.
So you don't have to pay to train.
Loophole.
Oh, nice.
Can I add to this loophole?
Game the
Would
game.
he be able to train me as well? Because I also do use a bow.
Yes. Then yes.
The
So you
sea
guys
five
spend, it will cost you, what level are you? 5?
Yes.
To get to 5, it'll take you 5 of those days to train.
That's cool.
So you can't do basically can't do much else.
That's okay.
So you can
The rest of my
change
time was
nobody's
talking to
gonna
Sora.
battle
Is there any chance that my hammer that also goes in there?
I'm just annoyed because I've been able to be leveled
I'm
up
gonna say
for
no.
3 sessions now.
No, specifically because they are
Stand
archers.
out
They are
for
both
us,
archers.
Not for me. I've
What?
had 10,000 XP forever now. I'm almost level 6.
Solinar is technically a ranger,
Ooh, that's the lowest roll I've
not
ever
a
seen you do.
fighter.
This
But
is bullshit.
because they convinced me to let.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's the lowest ever
Oh,
Oh,
that means
no.
everyone else gets more hit points.
I got a 7.
That's more like it. Fuck you.
That means I have a chance.
We have a chance to catch up
if we find someone.
Yeah.
Plus the.
You
That's
guys
what
have
you
to
roll
find.
plus
Yes,
your
you guys have to
constitution.
find a proper
Is
fighter.
there,
Solinar
like-
is technically
Is
a
there an
ranger.
empty
And
field near the
unfortunately,
general
it's
store?
For the
And the guards are not.
Guards
No,
are
Who do I
they're
have
not
to train
high
with?
level.
Who do I have to train with?
A thief or a bard.
Okay.
Is there a general store somewhere? Or sorry, a empty field near the general store?
Well,
They're farms.
there are empty fields. They're farther out, but it's not exactly a large town.
One more and I could.
It's not directly adjacent to the. It's not
You see,
directly
get to 69 and
adjacent.
stop.
There's no rows of buildings in
Like-
between.
I have
Like,
53.
Like how far to walk? Like a minute.
What did you roll?
5
I
minutes.
You rolled a 7. I
7.
start
Oh,
trying
wow.
to set up like a little.
But I
fighting
only get
ring.
+1.
Sure.
Wow.
I'll ask
I
these
need to
guys.
get
They
close
want
to
in.
50 if I max out my hit.
You guys want in on a fighting ring?
No.
No.
Yeah, 'cause
Nobody
you
wants
got-
to set up a fighting ring.
I got
No,
8
that
more.
would make it nothing.
So I'm at
Yeah.
50.
I spent the whole time
53.
performing, practicing, man. I can't do
Like I said, I
anything
think it
else.
was.
Yeah, I gotta write down all the changes you guys do too.
59.
You guys get your 3 character points. Yeah, you roll your thing. You get any additional spells or abilities that you have.
If I max my
I'm
dice
checking.
roll, I'd only get up to
I don't think I
48.
get anything other than
If I
character
max my
points.
dice roll, would be at 56.
I think I get another spell.
Jesus.
Yeah, I gotta look at your spell slots because you're saying you only
I
get.
only get 1 spell.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Where's the advanced, or the skills and powers?
I gotta look through it later.
Well, just pass it. I got nothing better to do.
Oh, for you.
Oh, the daggers. I want to know
Yeah.
stats and
Sorry, yeah, they do a D4 of damage.
before.
It would be piercing damage.
Oh no, fourth mastery.
That's pretty much it. Other than that, they function as regular daggers.
Does Ragnar want to
They,
start
with
they
more
have
ornate.
on
Ragnar
a
is-
on a 1
has filled up his time
Ranger.
already.
Well,
What level
although-
paladin are you?
they have
Because I guess
a
if I'm
chance
working
to-
at night.
We
They're
gotta
not-
make
they're
like a
not
little pit in
skilled
the
at
field and get guards to
Oh,
come
you want me
down.
to start digging the pit?
So
We're
we're
not digging a
right.
pit. We're just like cutting
Regularly on
off
a
the
D20,
grass.
it's just a 1 is a
Make
failure.
a circle
Here
of
it's a 1
grass
or a
so you
2.
can see
So
where
make
like
note of
you
that.
fight and where you don't.
I have no idea.
Just burn it with your flame.
I did think of that, but then it's really hot here.
And then you just
and
I'm gonna burn
In the
down the
book, it
fucking
starts at
town.
level 9 for
how
paladins.
much
Hey,
would they be
Apparently for your
worth?
spells.
they're probably
So that's
worth, I
okay.
want to say,
No, it's in the other book.
Yeah.
Regular daggers worth 2,
Silver
just
card.
for.
That's okay.
What do you need?
What's it?
I got the book.
Just for
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but you could you could convince someone that it's worth more. People are paying. Nobles pay a lot for fancy stuff like that, so you could probably get them to pay.
Especially with, because I think
It says here paladins can't
two of them
can't
are
hold
rolled
wealth.
fairly high
Yeah.
on making them.
He's also
No
a
matter
merchant.
what, yeah.
I know, I'm
he's
just bugging
dead.
him. I'm just like,
But
I'm just reading
for
this.
a
I'm like, he
general
does all these
regular
things.
fighter, they would
They're-
realize
they're
that a
not good
skill
for
1 is
fighting.
typically
I didn't
better.
start it.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just bugging you.
But as an ornate
Yeah, see
weapon,
Mhm.
those are definitely fancier than most daggers.
Same with my sword.
Oh no, I don't.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I shouldn't
Also
even
true.
have
Yours
a
has utility as well.
According to this thing, I shouldn't even have a spell.
Yeah, he only gets it now, according to this. He gets
Look at that.
1 at
Look
5th
at that
level.
spell chart.
He gets nothing at level 4.
Nothing.
At 4 you get.
Nothing.
Then how the hell do you have a casting level? That doesn't make any sense.
Cast
If
level
you
1,
went through
0
that,
spell
but
level.
It was all silly.
Yeah,
I think that's why you
remember
gave me 1.
saying. I'm sure I said something about this.
That's one of those things where I'd say take like some of the 5th edition stuff, or just add additional, because that's ridiculous.
Fair call.
But for now, yeah, you get a second.
That's why you gave me more
I'll
spells,
write
because I was in the
down
same
other
boat
stuff.
where I had like nothing, right?
I
as a
will
bard.
make notes on that.
Yeah.
Would I have enough time through the days.
So I have to go and look through all your paladin stuff.
Because it even
Seems
says that he can go up to like 9th level casting level, but he only gets 4th level
I don't have
spells.
time
So it's
to
just weird.
Sam with the fight.
It's very
pit.
weirdly written.
Do you have time to help Sam with the fight pit? Yes. Yeah. It's
Weapon
only a few
set.
hours a day that you have to put into it. Well, actually,
Well, that just means if there's a 4th level spell that I could cast at 9th level,
you
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
I could.
He's
So I have a 4th level spell slot,
Yeah.
but that spell has
Scott,
progression
what are you
at
guys doing
casting
for
at a higher
that
level.
class? Alright, so
Oh,
you're
I keep
crafting
forgetting that's a
weapons all
thing.
week.
Okay.
Yes, and
Um,
because it's not melee, you don't need access to the forge.
And
You're crafting weapons for half the week and helping with the fight pit the other half. The two of
Oh,
you
I
are
was
training
like-
with Solinar.
For the last, I was
Um,
going to look at this weaponsmithing because I worked with the.
That's
last
right,
week.
and you can add character points to weaponsmith.
Yeah, bards don't have a spell at level.
So then I was asking
One
if I
either.
had also spare time to help with the fight pit at night.
Oh, in addition to,
To
geez,
the
yeah, you're
stuff as
doing
you're
a
doing.
lot. Holy crap.
Well,
Yeah,
I
because
was-
during the day you
during the
can,
day-
while you're learning, also be working on your weapon, and then at night you can do the fight pit.
I would be sitting on the fight pit during the day because I have nothing else to do.
No, it's more for you because you're paladin.
I had nothing else to do during the day.
because there's not much else.
Also, he can't teach you
I would-
because it's not the
that's what I
same
was
weapon.
figuring.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Also,
is more important.
Did you hear what we rolled for that thing?
Did you
What thing?
The whatever charisma thing.
No, I
Oh,
didn't. Sorry,
18.
18.
Right.
So you're
No, I
fine,
can't.
you're
I
fine.
can't
Yes,
do
you
it.
guys both come to the realization that you no longer.
Which is
Alright,
fine.
it's establishment.
Yeah, well,
And
I wanted
bloodlust.
entice an angry mob, I think it was. So I was as.
So you went to the
established.
most outback town there is,
So that's why
where
we
there's
lost
no
it.
one here to be a mob.
That's
Yeah.
why we lost it. There's just fucking nothing to do here.
Small town life. Welcome to it, Sam.
Doesn't
It's
like
not the
also, you
sea.
like being on the
Seas.
sea with a bunch of dudes.
Small boat life.
Well,
If
how
you
much
said it
more
was more
exciting than this?
Oh,
Just so I know
bet.
how much to not spend.
Curly has the book right now.
Sorry, what do you need?
What page
Uh,
is
uh,
PDF.
weapon mastery costs.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up right now. Actually, I just gotta find it.
It's in
Somewhere
chapter
here.
7.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm trying to find. I'm seeing non-weapon, weapon pro.
Okay, yeah. So, is there anything? So, what are you guys
find
doing
it.
for your fight pit?
So you probably set up like a 20-foot ring where the grass has just kind of been cut.
There you go.
trampled, trampled.
Flattened a
Sure,
bit,
yeah.
And then try and
Specialization.
See if some of the guards want to, because they're probably bored out of their minds too. They're off duties.
Sure. Yeah, a couple of them will go fight.
Bet on each other.
Yeah, I know mastery's over here, but it's a what is it
Get a
level?
little entertainment. Release some stress.
Yeah, you can master at 5th. At 5th level.
I suppose I'll fight.
What did you want to know, Aaron, about
Guess I'll
mastery?
fight.
No, how much?
I'll
What's
just
the
fist
cost
fight.
for the
I'd say
paladin?
it's just bare
Oh, for the
knuckle
paladin?
boxing.
Yeah.
No,
We
no
don't have the
weapons.
setup
8.
for.
We don't have no medics.
Is that the cost?
Someone
Yeah, that's the
dies
cost for
here.
mastery.
Okay.
It's 8 points, but he has to be level 7.
Yeah.
What page is that on?
119.
Bare knuckle boxing.
Bare knuckle
Because
boxing.
we don't have no
Ah,
medics.
Okay. So you guys start a fight pit. A few people show up. Yeah. The farmers actually all
Oh,
send
I
their
have to be
slaves to
level 7
participate in the
now.
pit.
Yeah.
What do these guys think they are?
Rogues are 6.
Whoa.
This isn't a town. You guys should be
High
fighting
and
too.
mighty over there.
You
I assume you
farm-
guys participate.
Yes.
Yeah. Goes well.
You make any money?
I don't know. Are you trying to make money off of this?
A little bit.
I'm not. I'll take the experience though.
How are you trying to make money?
Oh, I guess.
Cut some
Small-
off
I
for
would say-
managing bets.
Use small wagers.
Wagers?
Yeah.
Would probably be your best way to.
Are you
With
feeling
common folk.
lucky?
I'm always feeling lucky.
Lucky
Alright.
pick.
Roll.
Yes,
What should
yes,
you roll for
yes.
this?
Oh, I'm missing a +1. Oh, that's good to know.
That's-
Let's say a
lot.
D20.
D20, just a straight roll.
Yep.
14.
You earn 4 gold.
Yeah.
I would also join in the fight pit if I had
Sure.
time.
Yep. Are you also trying to make money off of it?
No, I'm just.
Yeah, you're just fighting. Yeah, so you're get in
You're just
there.
fighting because there's nothing else to
Do
do.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. Do we get some XP from the fight?
You would get 30.
30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something. 12,830.
Okay.
How the hell is this one?
But if that's it, for that, for everything you guys are doing in your downtime.
Oh, I might try to make some of the guys
Nothing else
hurt
comes
a
up,
bit
right?
before the 5th
Since
day.
I'm not spending any CPUs, just health and...
Yes, I think so.
Before the 5th day.
Keep your total
spell
CP.
sync. Wait, what level? 5th. Well, let me check. Actually, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Sorry, give me a second.
No, it's just if I had the bloodlust during those days, I might try and be a little bit more violent.
Oh yeah, and you would for the
I don't even have a spell save.
it's the 5th day, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I said you get a +1 to saving throws at even levels, so not this level.
No.
And your spell save D3 is 1/3 your spellcaster's level, which is also not this
What
level.
about those 2 guards? Do they come down? The 2 guards in the bar? The 2...
Oh, the guys at the bar? Actually, yeah, they're gonna come down. They've gotten bored.
I want to beat the shit out of them.
Okay.
I gotta figure out what that is. Weapon expertise versus weapon specialization. What the difference really is.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Because I could get expertise, but I can't get specialization. Like I can get expertise now, but I can't get specialization. But expertise gives me the ability to attack multiple times, but I don't get any bonuses to damage or attack. That's what it says.
Interesting.
But that's kind of what I guess what rogues are supposed to do is go for that. But I think I need to find something. But I have to pick a specific weapon. But apparently, only up to 2 points if it's a weapon of choice already. So I need the 3 weapons that I already have of choice.
Interesting.
It's weird. I think it's more designed for wizards and rogues because they can't get specialization until like 6th, 7th level.
Right.
But I also have to find someone that fights with a Kusano, which.
Level 5.
But I might train with someone with a dagger
That's
so that I
an
can attack
Eastern
multiple.
weapon. That's from. Actually, that's.
I got that from Minerva.
You would have gotten that from
I got that from Minerva.
You don't even know where that weapon's from.
Nope. She's probably the only person that can teach me how to use it because she taught me how to use it.
I don't think...
I have to run into her again.
Anyway, sorry. So, eventually, you guys are hanging out. Some of you bored shitless.
Start punching each
I'm
other.
having fun. I'm having fun.
Some
I
of you
made
have
money.
enjoying yourselves. Some of you training hard.
I trained hard. Hammer.
What you guys notice while
I thought you were
you're
the axe one.
while Solinar is
I wanted to spend it. I have a tiny hammer.
It's a 1d2. Oh.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What you two learn while you're training with Solinar is that he is impossible to hit. No matter how hard you try, you cannot land a hit on him. And
Ooh,
that
like
he is
this.
a really good shot.
Two
Yeah,
shot.
good.
Let me just lay on the table with my gut hanging out of the side of the bypass.
Have Harbeck try and throw a
I'm
hammer
going to say
at
he
him.
puts you to shame even while you're doing that.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Have Harbeck try and throw a hammer
Yeah,
at
so
him.
that's a weapon expertise that you can get additional
I'm thinking
things.
like Lucky Luke type tricks.
No, he's just shooting.
Or
You
additional
throw a coin in
attacks.
the air, shoot it a few times, it comes down, it's got the smiley face in it.
So the specialization is more designed towards damage,
Or he shoots around Ferric and draws like a little outline.
Yeah.
from my understanding.
Yeah. Arrows all around you.
Oh yeah? Shoots myself in the foot.
Handful of quivers, or handful of quivers.
Handful of quivers.
Handful of
Firing
arrows.
quivers
He's just
through them.
firing 10 arrows at once.
No, Ferric needs one of his teammates to get in front of the target. He'll definitely hit.
Yeah.
Just
Anyway,
put your hand in your crotch.
so that's so on the 7th day, which I'm going to say, is it on the 7th day? On or about.
Hey, my horn works again.
This returns.
It will be on the 22nd. Is the date?
Actually, Tree, is there any visual representation on the horn when it's like able to be used and when it's not able to be used?
No.
Okay. That's
It's
it.
not like the pots in the beginning of Hercules with the dancing women. Dancing women are bad. The vase.
The vase.
She's confused as to what that has to do with the.
Does that have to do
I was
with
thinking
the-
it was glowing.
Visual
Like,
representation of their back. The horn recharges in a week.
8 days.
8 days.
Saying
So
that little
we-
people
Oh,
dance
weeks, 8
around-
days. Fuck my brain.
So you use the horn with people that are. I don't know,
Oh, I
the horn.
see. So they come to
Oh,
the
then they come back.
Ah.
That'd be neat.
I finally got it.
It looks like
It
a
looked
horn.
neat in my head.
Like it looks
It-
literally
it
like
is, yes.
It looks like a
Once I
horn.
finally figure out what's...
Figure out the running or?
Yeah, so it's going to be that you make the Constitution saving throw, after it ends, you will take the point of exhaustion on a failed save. It will go away after a short or long rest, but you can keep run. You can continue to run.
Is this running?
Like
How does
it's
it
not
work?
one use per day. You
Okay.
can keep trying. Each time you do so, you have another
Another
chance of
point
Wait, I need to
more
know this. I
exhaustion.
have running.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, so running it lasts up to 10 minutes. It increases your speed times 1.5.
Yes.
I can't do
Once you are done
Yeah.
running, no matter how long you've been running, you make a Constitution saving throw. The DC changes based on how long you've been running. On a failed save, you take 1 point of exhaustion, and that point will disappear after a short or long rest.
Now, if you stack up multiple points,
They
will
do.
only
There's
one
cumulative
point.
effects.
Well, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yes, but if we're getting rid of multiple, if you have 2 points of exhaustion, will only 1 point go away
Yeah,
after?
only
a short
1
rest?
point will go away after a short rest.
Now, if you have 2 and you take a long rest,
I think typically 1 point will go away for that too. But you can only lose 1 for a short rest in a day. So if you have like 3 points, you take a short rest, you'll lose 1. You take another short rest, you're still at 2.
that goes sleeps.
If you go to sleep, you lose another.
I just had a question.
Yeah.
Does anything change for Twink? Because I leveled up.
Yes, he rolls a hit die as well.
I remember he did something. I couldn't remember what it was.
Gets slightly larger.
Oh no.
At level 20, he's ginormous.
Actually, I'm going to say while you have
He's
what it'll
full
be,
of little queen.
what it'll be, Ragnar, is while you have exhaustion, you cannot run again. But if you are not
His hit die is
exhausted,
the
you
same
can
as mine,
continue
right?
to run the same day.
That makes sense.
Okay. Sorry, so that was all that. So on the 22nd, you guys are hanging out around town. You head back to the tavern for the evening.
Twink.
And you find Gundren sitting there with his 2 buddies who are still drunk.
Are they broke yet?
Almost.
They are actually they've stopped spending as much. After about your 3rd day back from the Airy, you notice that there's an immediate stop to the all-day drinking. They're now only drinking at night. They stopped gambling with Sam. They stopped giving money to Pierce for his performances.
His performances. I was just like, I
And
was sitting there.
and in fact, by the 5th day, they have started sleeping in the longhouses rather than.
Okay, so on a scale of like
They're
1
really hurting
to
now.
Harlem, how poor are they?
They still got money. They just decided that
They should
they
save some
have
for
no
it.
problem.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
You should save some for when they go back home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, honey, can we pay the mortgage this month? About that.
I
But
drank
anyway,
it.
you guys return to the bar one evening, and
Roll them
Gundren
at the
is
same
back.
time.
What would you like to do?
Approach him.
You go last.
No.
You stay in the back.
Alright.
Why does she stay in the
I'll
back?
go to the
She's
bar.
scared him off
Yell
last
at him.
time.
I'll go to the bar and get a drink.
Poor turn.
Some dwarves should go up to him.
I'll, you know what, I'll
Then
buy
maybe
it.
the people that know him.
I'll buy a round.
So-
Sweet, more booze for me.
Buy a round,
For
Don't
everyone.
you dare. Have a water.
You'll feed your ox booze.
You don't have to
won't
get
have
it.
any yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The
I
hell
guess
is
the
that?
other
The day
two.
I became
So I'll buy
silver
8.
is the day
Okay.
Ollie did not.
So that'll be 16 silver.
Hello, Gundren.
I have to
Hello,
go over to
cousin.
Gundren. I'll join you at the
Oh.
bar, just so you're not
Ah,
alone.
fancy
help me
meeting
carry
you
them
guys.
over.
Yeah, that's also true.
What are you doing?
Because I also
you
don't
could have
care.
saved me a trip if you told me you were coming out to the mountains.
Well, I feel like we all got confused.
Yeah.
Said we didn't know where else to go and we were bored, so we went this way to make sure we didn't get.
Actually, is
Messed
Solinar
up.
joining us, do you think?
Yes?
That's a good.
Find out what's
Is
going
Solinar
You
with
can
us?
talk too.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll-
Solinar's been hanging out
I was
with
a
you
bit
guys.
worried.
Well, I don't know. He'll have a beer too.
I was.
All right.
I'm with her at the bar, so I'm not a part
He's
of the
helping me carry the beer.
Yeah.
over.
Sure.
I'm being helpful.
That is a marker.
Yeah.
It's not a pencil. This is a pencil.
There you go.
That's better.
Then you can still get her up.
Of course.
I'm gonna inquire Solinar about some of his history, so the stuff that you know.
Sorry, what did you guys ask? You asked him. No,
'Cause I'm
you said
very
that you were
curious
here
about the time
for.
elves.
He goes, well, you could have brought my letter then.
What letter?
You kind of left before giving us the letter.
You kind of left town before I had a chance to give it to you.
Yeah.
I assumed that meant you weren't interested in.
We thought you
Delivering it.
left
That's why
town.
we came here.
Yeah, we kind of came here and forgot about the letter part, and we're just coming here to deliver a message that we didn't know what it was.
You know how bright Ragnar is because we're cousins?
And
this just
yeah,
goes right
he was just about to say I should have expected as much from the two of you.
Cheers!
Oh god.
He goes, listen, I wasn't able to find any leads on those flaming skull things. So I've asked Dralvi if he can send some people to do research up in the great city, but I don't know if we'll hear anything back.
Do you not remember that?
He wasn't.
there.
Oh, we're at Great Sand.
I wasn't there.
And got killed by one.
I don't know what else to do about learning how to deal with those things, but they definitely need to be dealt with before we send people back into those
I was
mines.
there for
those
that.
are not very friendly.
Do I know what these things might be?
Make a-
Make a spookums check.
Yeah.
You can make either religion
Spell?
or no, not. Actually, yeah, you could do spellcraft, or you could do.
Ooh, that's another thing I could look at. I want to see if there's a way I can make potions.
I'm gonna say, or you can
I
do
have a lot of
a
extra
regular
skill points
intelligence
that
check with
I was saving
advantage.
for a weapon purchase that I can't get.
Intelligence.
So I have like 6 points that I haven't used.
That's
No, I'm 5 because I put one in my loot.
Do I get the bonuses?
Intelligence bonus.
22.
22. Yeah.
It's a very good
You know about undead, and you recognize this thing. It's a special type of undead.
special
Flaming
spookums.
skull.
Here we go.
Put it in a bucket of water. Job done.
They're created by wizards to guard areas of importance.
Not the Weezards.
If they're killed, they regenerate, and they cast spells. That they're great guardian. Like, what would you like to know about them?
Well, I'm going to ask Gundren what he wants to know.
How to deal with them? We got a couple of them in this mine of ours.
Do I know how to
Sorry,
deal
who
with
are
them?
you?
I am a companion.
He's a pirate.
He's
He's a business associate.
I am a trader overseas who has somehow managed to find themselves in them in very upset.
Pleased to meet you. And grabs your hand with both hands and shakes quite very. He's like, I'm Gundren.
Like Mickey.
I'm a merchant myself.
Thank you, sir.
Working on starting up a mine
Steamboat.
at an old abandoned dwarven city.
Yes, that's what I understand.
But we've got these
I've been in a few
flaming
places.
skull things
Yes.
I've been to a few places and I might know if
Ragnar
they're.
is
that we
walking
have
around
to
like they
that
don't
we have
affect
to deal
all
with.
people.
I've seen a wide range of the world.
I mean, we probably go back at this
Fair
point.
number of people.
Being-
But I know how to get rid of these.
He's got a hammer now.
With that roll,
Catch him, kill him, smash the skulls.
I might be able to give you some information for some money.
What? We're gonna get a mine out of it. What do you mean for
Think of
some
the
money?
potential profits.
This is a business venture.
Profits. Need immediate profits.
Then you're a bad business
What are
person.
you talking about?
He's
I don't know
greedy.
if I'm gonna
You
get,
gotta
get to
invest.
have a part of this mine. It's inland, and he's telling me I gotta now
You
come
could
back
have
to
it.
some.
You could have exclusive shipping rights. Shipping, not land. Shipping.
Landing.
You gotta make someone. You gotta get someone who ships it from there to the sea.
make a persuasion check.
Motherfucker, I do carts. What do you think my part of all this is gonna be?
18. And you're saying that you'll be able to get rid of them for me for good?
I mean, I can tell you how to get rid of them.
And how much were you wanting for that information?
Oof. 50 gold.
It's a lot less than I thought he was going to
I'll
ask for,
give
actually.
you
Yeah.
5 gold.
5 gold. You said these
I was
things
expecting
are
the
making your
100,
mine unable to
150.
be
Yeah.
I'm also sure I
being
can find
quite
this
nice.
information for free if I
And
look
I can
hard
give it
enough.
to you right now and save you a lot of time.
Do you guys have anything to say about this?
You know I don't.
I don't know.
What if twice?
He's
What if
greedy. Be
I
careful.
added 30 to that, so you get 35. You
But
get-
good, we're only 15 away.
How about I don't cut off your hands?
You're gonna cut off my hand, and how the heck am I gonna be
It's
able
like
to
the
help
time you wouldn't drink my potion.
I mean, could just smash it with a hammer.
Well, then, because otherwise I'm going to ask you guys to figure out how to deal with these things.
Well, we could just try breaking the skull. We didn't do that last time.
Let's. Okay, if somebody gives me
While you
1
guys-
gold, I'll pay the.
While you are out on your
I'll
travels,
give you a gold.
if you happen to come across any way of dealing with these flaming skull things,
Ryan's gonna pay the man.
Oh, okay. Then how do I do it? How do I do this?
you can dispel magic on them.
You need to get
Will
someone who's
break the
able to dispel
enchantment.
magic and dispel them.
That was expensive.
Yes, it was.
Especially to pay a fellow party member.
That's why I did it. The money didn't go anywhere.
That's true.
I
It's
paid-
net zero.
I paid him a
Doesn't
gold.
matter, I got it out of there.
Did you want to take that out of the party pot again?
No, I did it.
Or-
I still have
Actually, you
200
could
from
take that
myself.
out.
Yeah,
Then you're giving him his own money.
I already did it.
Alright.
Wait,
Your
can I roll
refund
a
for the party
deception?
pot.
Should it be like a direct contest for deception?
You just
Between
give it out of
what?
your place.
Between me
You
and
turn
her.
around and
I
walk
did.
it out of
There's
her
no
purse.
deception. I just gave you
I
money.
gave you 50 gold. Or 30 gold. How much gold?
What?
What?
How much gold did you give him?
I keep
I did
Eric
the
a
full.
gold.
I got
50.
1
He just
gold.
gave you 50 gold. He reaches into his coin purse and pulls out 50 gold, slams it down on the table.
Do you want the
Gundren
gold?
shakes his
I'll
head, but
take
he
the one
goes,
You can
well,
have
that's
one
good.
gold.
Oh, now I gotta find myself a mage.
Do we have this spell?
Is he a mage?
I think that's an
He's some
Now,
kind
see,
of-
if you
this
can
and
actually
stuff
do
happens.
that spell, that might be worth some gold.
How much?
Which spell?
Dispel magic.
Oh.
Does that
I
mean?
can see my way to giving you 20 gold for that. You know what? I'll even say I will match the 50 if you can get rid of these things.
And you want us to go back?
Well, I assume that's required.
Awesome.
Can't do it remotely.
Oh
This
yeah,
spell is a third level spell.
take that when I level up. Okay, so we go
No, I
back
cannot.
to
That
the
is a
main
third
town.
level spell.
Oh, but he's got fire.
That's gonna be really expensive then.
Yeah. If you get someone to dispel it, I can make them guard the place for you.
I know a guy that lives
Want a
nearby that
guard
might be able to do it.
Are you talking about that necromancer dude?
I don't think he's a necromancer.
No, he definitely is a necromancer.
The other guy I have to go talk to anyways. You know who I'm talking about, right?
I don't know who you're talking about. I know who he's talking about.
Okay.
Who are you?
He's not talking about the same person that you are. I'm not sure who you're talking about.
Who are you
A
talking
man we met and I shot accidentally.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, he wants to kill you.
No, he doesn't. We
Was
talked
I
about it.
there for that?
Yeah, you guys were good for that.
It's just been a few months and he probably thinks I'm dead.
He does, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him for thinking that.
Yep. So,
Anyway, we go back. I'm pretty sure that competition thing's there.
sorry, yes. You can do it. All right. Well, in that
That's-
case,
You need to have a more powerful mage in order to be able to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's what.
North of Stonehenge. or-
I don't suppose you guys are heading to the capital city, do you? Are you?
Dwarven capital?
Wants to head back?
Rolak.
Oh, that guy.
What direction is that?
North?
East.
Conveniently, we were-
Practically straight north, but it's better to go back to Stoneham along the stone road to Highport and then north along the high road to Rolak.
So literally,
That's what
Pretty much dead north of where we are right now.
literally backtracking.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be.
But
But
we also wanted to head
What sort of
north
terrain is
or-
directly north from us? Like just like
Forest.
I can't get the
Straight
car.
It's
forest?
it's dense forest north of here.
no path.
No, I can't get the car.
Until you hit the fields again.
How many days
The
travel?
It's actually,
I only have
yeah.
so many spare
So
whips.
about
How
halfway.
many spare hands you got?
One.
No.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
We can go to the carpenter and get some.
About 4 days north through dense woods is how far you would have to go before you hit the first semblances of civilization again.
Thorna told me about these woods. I don't want to go in there at night.
And this is like the path you took to get to Gullvath from Stoneheim. It was disused, but it was still a path.
Yeah.
You guys would be traveling in wilderness for those 4 days.
We did not have a good experience traveling in wilderness. We lost some
Sorry?
things.
I got lost in the city. I don't think wilderness is.
We broke the arrows.
You got a new one.
Better one.
That's one.
That's
one.
Make an investigation check.
Not old. Not old.
Nope.
I'm torn
16.
if I should take a knowledge.
As soon as you start asking about metals, they point you to the blacksmith, and he tells you that for a price, he can craft some stuff for you out of it.
If I should do that.
But it's going to cost you.
How much is it cost?
Sorry, ask about the master.
I have to stockpile mine either until I hit level 7 or until I decide I'm going to build a mini boost.
I'm going to say it's probably in the region of 1 gold per pound myself.
How many pounds is this thing gonna be?
Actually, your cartridges, they're probably only a few pounds. He's expecting you're going to ask for a weapon that's going to be, 20, 25, 30 pounds. And that's just for the material itself. Then you have to pay the additional regular costs for the work.
So is it weaponsmithing?
Actually, that's true. That would be bad. So it would actually 5 gold a pound. It's expensive.
Is it weaponsmithing?
Sorry?
People look at
Or
it, only
you
people
getting
So
know.
we're looking at like 10, 15, 20?
Well, how much do you want?
I think it can only have. How many cartridges?
Well, how many cartridges can you have? But you can also carry more of the material and craft new cartridges as you go.
Aaron hasn't seen it yet. Other people have.
He also warns you it will take
See
time.
what?
I am
Because
with
he
you.
has to send
I
in a
posted
special
a
order.
story
Yes.
on our Instagram.
More than
for
Has to
Downpours
send in a
and
special order.
Okay,
So even if I ask
to
them at the start of the week?
the mines. Actually, might be able to have a contact a little bit closer.
I had a phone interview.
Best
on,
case, a week and a half.
yesterday, and the guy was very excited that
Well,
I had an
Are
Instagram
you heading
page
looking
that I
at
ran.
Jake?
or are you heading back?
He's like, how many followers do you have?
I just finished up. I just spoke to Drowley. He's
Like
gonna
100
bring the
or
requests
something. He's like, oh, okay. How long
to
have you
the
had
High
it?
Council. Although I gotta
Less
be
than a
honest,
year. He's like,
I'm
oh,
not
okay, that's
super
pretty good. That's not
enthusiastic.
bad.
Apparently, they're having some sort of
Alright.
civil war going on,
That would explain the whole.
Should I get
down.
25
Yeah.
pounds?
which means I don't think they'll have men to spare to be reclaiming this city, which is unfortunate. 'Cause it's a great find.
So we do it ourselves.
So could you get 20
There's 5 of you, 7 of you.
You got to. We can get more on the way.
It's a city we're trying to repopulate.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get someone to.
I don't want to help
We have
repopulate
no
that way.
We have more
We take
I
this.
couldn't resist.
We take the city first, and then we take the money.
There's 7 of us. 8, 9. You're talking about doing this with 9 people.
We have more people to get on the way. Like, better wizard.
Amen. I've saved your ass just as many times.
Just saying. A wizard with a stick, not a tube.
You insulted
I think
my
you're missing me, Effect. What we need is people to live there. We need to repopulate this town. We need to get people in the town, working in the mine, living there, keeping it safe,
Running out.
Do I
protecting
know where most of the refugees from Blue went?
That was years ago.
They've established their own lives.
Huh.
Right.
Various places. Some of them went west, but not many. It's largely jungle down that way. Some of them flat out hopped on a ship and went to other port towns. Many moved to Highport. Some went even farther north to the capital. This was 20 years ago now. Yeah.
Renegade.
Would we happen to know
Renegade. Cheap
where
land.
Mhm.
all the people who are exiled from the mountains went?
That you would not know.
Maybe we should try and find those people. Just saying.
But it seems that they're not, at least that you've seen down in this area. Although there's
Again.
also the people who moved out of Gullvath who are MIA.
That's true. Hopefully the bad people didn't eat them.
What did Gundren want us to do at the capital if you're heading that way?
Look for a wizard
Could I get
to
25
dispel
pounds?
these flame skulls.
Wizards.
Can I just hold them until their
I
magic's
can
gone
do
and
Frenzy
crush them
five
into their hands?
pounds.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
going to take more than a week.
might have a higher level wizard.
That's going to take a solid
A little organization that most of us are employed by.
Ah,
He knows he has a source that he can probably get a hold of nearby.
Can we all get
For
the
that
join
kind
and
of
I'll
volume?
I'll kill the bat.
15.
5 to 10.
10 then?
All right, 10. 10 pounds it is.
Are you trying to get metal?
50 gold.
50.
Yeah, 5 gold a pound.
Oh yeah, it is 50.
That's a good thing I just gave you my money.
Yeah.
Well, I gave you 49. And you got one from the not ranged dwarf.
The very generous not ranged.
There's the
Yes.
short range dwarf, the mid range dwarf, and the long range dwarf.
All our ranges are covered.
Short, isn't it? I'm taller
I'm
than you.
short.
We go relative, we go opposite height.
height.
Well, the long range dwarf is the shortest, and the short range dwarf is the tallest. What?
That actually makes sense
Sorry, I
when
got
you think
distracted.
about
Yes.
it.
Yeah, so if you're heading to Rolak, if you can find some sort of magician, wizard, mage, I don't know, to come and
Magician
dispel
wizard.
I'll find you a magician.
to come and dispel these what did you call them, flame skulls? I don't even know what I'm doing now.
This is for that description.
If you give me
Like,
enough time, I might be able to help you.
How much XP? 8,000.
Is Gundren high enough level to train us?
Gundren is not a fighter. Gundren is a merchant.
Fair point.
Gundren hired mercenaries to get him here.
That's a good point.
Did he hire other mercenaries for inside?
No,
He just.
he said that he would be safe inside the mountains, and that he wouldn't need them. when
We
he's
also
in
might be
Salem.
able to convince. Oh no, there wasn't many non-humans in Phantom, was there?
There was a Garen woman.
Oh yeah,
There
she's the shop who had the
was-
bodies tossed into her wall.
Mhm.
No, she was a human.
Oh, was she?
No, the Garen woman had the farm where
Yeah.
you guys
Oh yeah, that's right.
left the animals. There's the
Where I had
Garen
my
woman.
first spooky
There
dreams.
was the elf Darren.
Mhm.
I think that was it. There was a dwarf. There was a dwarf who ran the sleeping sleeping giant tap house. A dwarf by the name of Grista. You met her.
Oh yes.
There we go. We have our dwarf woman.
I would
Can
say
you
I have
repopulate?
another dwarf written down from Highport.
That would be my brother.
That was it. I think everyone
No,
else
no,
who
a
met
female
was
dwarf.
human.
Oh, female.
Toblin was
Forged from
human. The town master, whose name I can't remember, was human. The Barthin, who ran the general store, was human. What's her name, who ran the store that Grim slaughtered the dog at, was human.
Oh yeah.
The one who ran the Messengers Guild was human. Just about, I think every single one of the Red Cloaks that you met was human. Glassstaff was human.
So what
So
we
it's
do,
it's mostly human.
what we do
Sister Grail was human.
is we get a small force to clear out the town. Well, I guess a larger force to clear out the town. And then once that town is reclaimed, send out the word for exiled dwarfs and such. Come on down.
Dwarves with no homes.
We can certainly try that. We need people to guard the city too. We need. I was hoping that the High Council would send warriors to guard the city.
Mercenaries with no jobs.
But you should get word
We're getting
from the High
into
Council by
war.
the time that we make it down there. Get a wizard.
We should, but I'm expecting that they'll say no because that all tied up with this Civil War thing.
What are our other options?
Well,
They want to try petitioning the Emperor, see if he'll send out Crimson Guard.
we could try.
I mean, we could. As a last resort.
I was hoping to declaim it for the East Council.
Well,
Keep
what
it
if
in the family?
But you're right. We should at least get the ball rolling.
What if you did go to the council and ask them for help, and then maybe some of the Civil War, the people that are being displaced by it, could go there instead?
I could try.
What, like use it as almost a refugee camp?
Use it
Yeah.
as like a haven.
Actually, that's a good idea.
People who are tired of the Civil War
Yeah,
and
they
fighting.
can come out. We found Calagathol.
New collection.
That might work.
Nice and
New
shiny.
old
Calagathol.
Only
That
this
means-
much dust on things.
I can probably send a message to
Bring it
Raleigh
room.
before he. No, he'll have left all.
I might need you to write a letter for me.
Is it because you don't know how to write?
No, it's not because I don't know how to write.
What kind of a letter?
We've recently joined a group of people that specialize in hunting down and getting rid of monsters.
Talk about
Not
the beast
mages.
reapers.
They might know one.
I doubt it. I didn't see any mages. I didn't do it.
Well, either way, they might be able to help us clear out the town.
Beast
At the
Reapers
very
like
least.
monster hunting challenges.
They do, yes.
Fucking
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, and what does that have to do with,
We could try and
What about that
get some
pudding?
of them to help us clear
What
it
about
out
the
if
yellow
we
pudding thing?
need to.
That's what we'll get them to find.
They're the cannon fodder.
did you say this is a guild though, so we'll have to pay them?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
unfortunate.
And
I mean,
offer
we could do that as a last resort.
and let them have one of the buildings.
Yeah.
They can have another
They can have guild hall
strategic
in there.
outpost.
Now that is a good
Damn, your
It's
skull's
very
hard.
hard.
Damn, your skull's hard.
idea. He's thick-headed.
Harper's like, all the other dwarfs are doing it.
Yeah.
I'm awake, huh?
I spent time
Scott
figuring out how I'm gonna
Can I
level
hit
up.
things with hammer?
We
We'll get back to the main
Yeah,
comment.
well, I got non-weapon pros, and I'm gonna like healing ones. Combination.
That
of
means
herbalism
I've got to
and
go
healing.
back into the mountains then, I think.
Well, yeah, you have to talk to Reed's council.
Make a pitch to the High Council. Or at the very least, I might be able to catch Dalby before he leaves.
Yep.
And we'll head off to try and find yourself a wizard.
We'll meet back in Fandolin.
Best steer clear of Fandolin right now. How about Highport?
Highport works.
I know what dwarf's there.
I know my place.
Unless
one
Fandolin's easier for you, I'll tell you what.
No, Highport's easier.
Go get to go
Alright.
be near water.
Yeah, there you go. You get the sea.
It's called High Port.
It's a port.
It's gotta have water. It's a port.
Hello, Port.
Hello.
I like my
Highport.
bedroom that
Highport.
looks out to the adjacent building. I took the smaller bedroom, so I didn't have to look at the sea.
You
Get
are on
something-
a side street. You do not have a view
Good.
of the water.
I do not want it.
That's why he picked
So are
it.
we starting to head back then?
I guess.
Backtracking.
Forward tracking now.
Yeah, now we have a direction.
We now have a quest again.
Hey, we know what we're doing!
We got ourselves so lost we stumbled upon the proper
managed to
quest
get
line
into
just
the-
in a different order.
We
Like
told you a
time
week and a
travel.
half.
And now we have a Solar.
We gotta wait
So
here.
you
but
guys, you have another
This is all we're gonna come with.
6,
Yeah,
7
he's got nothing
days.
better to do.
So wander with us till we figure out that we
6
should go
7
north.
days for what?
goods,
Goods? What kind of goods?
rare metal.
We're
What good is that for me?
It would sell.
Does
You
it
can't
help
get
the
it
rest of
anywhere
us?
else.
Yeah, but what does it do for me?
I'll give you half and we can sell it.
He's ignoring my question.
60-40.
He doesn't care about me, that's the problem.
No, he doesn't.
Just like he doesn't care about me, but I mean,
60-40
I
for
don't care about
half.
him, so I mean, I'm the
The other
healer,
half
so I
is
really don't
mine.
care.
No one else's.
No one else's?
Fair.
I'm gonna take healing, and I'm gonna take herbalism, and I'm gonna be a great healer.
Don't do it, Ferric. Don't do it.
It's already done.
We already have another deal.
He's done.
You do realize making deals with the devil might actually like have problems with your god.
But my pockets will be heavy.
That just means
You
you'll
could
run
just put
even
stones in there
slower.
if you want.
So, is there anything
Yeah.
else you guys
I
want to
also
discuss with
ingredient.
Gundren while you're here?
There's only 5 pounds.
Does he know of any
It's not a whole
good
lot.
fighters that we could train under?
Oh, actually.
Yeah, on the way back.
Wow,
Will he be bringing anybody back living?
Back to
Highport.
Is he go?
probably be with these two.
Spread the word of
Art?
refugee,
Yeah, see if you can bring people back with you.
or at least point someone to recruit.
Well, I only plan to be gone for a week. Another, no, I guess it'll be another 2 weeks.
He's going all the way to like the.
He's
Capital,
literally
capital.
just coming back.
No, he is. Yeah, the 2 weeks he just spent going to South Hall and back, he's literally going to do that again.
Yeah.
That's okay, because we're about to do the reverse of what we just did.
For
Yep,
the last
just like-
couple months.
Yeah.
Yay.
That works.
What if you could get a note to somebody for me? I don't know if he'd be there though.
He's not going north. He's going to
he's not
South
gonna-
Hall.
Shit, I gotta get a note to
Oh,
The
what
South
does
Hall have-
not planning on going.
Solmar think
Yeah,
of all
But
this?
does South Hall have a messenger's guild?
Well, we only had
Yeah, do the dwarves have a
Solmar.
message?
Yes, they do have Messengers Guild.
Okay,
There you go.
What's the
then
elf
would
Solomon.
Solomon,
could Gundren get a
What does he
note to
do?
the Messengers Guild inside the
He wanted to
mountains
go north, and
to
we're not
be
kind of.
delivered to a friend
Well,
of
he
mine?
also said that he would just stay with us
Probably,
until.
yeah.
Okay.
I
I'll
mean, if we
write
go
the
out
note
to
later.
Rowak,
I have a
that's
note that I want to write to
Sure.
Stone
And
Scepter.
It's
Kinda
gonna.
deep north,
It's
If
pretty
there's any
much
cost,
dead
like for
north from
postage or
where
anything
we
like
are.
that, I'll
Yeah,
pay
that's
it
through a
now.
forest. No.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know what it's gonna be. But he's
Well,
gonna
it
say,
might
but, I
"Well,
mean,
you should cover it either
going
way."
like
Yeah,
that
I can do
way.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also,
I need to
he,
get
the
a
way he
Stone
described
Scepter
his
to
town,
figure out.
it could be
Shit.
anywhere in that.
That's true.
Alright,
Is,
I'll give him the
so
10 gold.
Is Solinar gonna stay with us the whole time?
Would you like him to?
Yes.
Yes.
He seems like a cool dude.
He's good with the bow.
He is willing to. Yeah, he's kind of lost. He basically says, yeah, he's kind of lost on what to do right now. He's spent enough time wandering the wilderness.
Well, he's welcome.
You
to
gotta
hang out with
smash
us.
him.
He's definitely willing to travel with
Well,
He
you.
we'll
might even like the place and settle down. You never know.
We'll pick him up some leather armor or something. Something
we
he
go
can
up to
actually
the
Yeah,
wear.
once we get to a
He
town.
Yeah.
explicitly requests just
Like hunt.
just a hunter's cloak
Okay.
and like tunic and.
Oh, he just wants clothes?
And booty
Okay.
shorts like Hunter?
We're not going to get any clothes until we get
No,
to Stone
he's
Island,
not
which is
crazy.
a week and a half away.
Well, we
There's that
tried to
other-
give Hunter pants.
The
It's not our fault.
Yeah, I don't know.
Crossroads?
Fine tune.
That's not even a day away from Stone Island.
It's 1 day away from Stone.
Or is it just 1 day away?
It's 1 day.
So
Yeah.
that's a whole day he gets pants.
One day
I don't
earlier,
know,
so you
maybe
can
they
walk
have
in
a
the
general
town with
store.
dignity.
Crossroads?
Yeah.
Crossroads was a well-equipped town.
So it's just this shithole that doesn't.
It's because this is a ghost town.
It's because
Everyone
it's for two reasons. A, yeah, everyone left, and B, because it is way
Do we want
Everybody
to
left because of the
Do
racist
we want to
wars.
proposition the bar owner? Hey.
Yes, we need breeders for our new.
No, no.
Breeders, oh god.
You don't lead with breeders. You end with breeders.
I don't want to be anywhere near you when
Third
you bring
date.
that up.
Third date, Farron.
Fair
Have a
enough.
dwarf town with all human
I don't know how to do
hybrids.
this anymore.
She's also a part of this religious brotherhood.
Yeah, they got that religion down there.
I'm leading this conversation.
The child of a dwarf and human will either be dwarf or human.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it would just be like Stillmore.
That custom.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
That is
Wow.
not the
What?
custom.
Don't
How,
approve
like,
than I
the other ones have
expected.
half and half.
Whoa.
Ooh.
No, there are only specific ones where it's actually
Like an
a
orc,
hybrid, like an orc.
which is
It's all
Elf.
human. It's
Well, what happens if
human
a king two
combinations.
and a human? Dude?
I thought only humans could have
How would
half.
they
And the
work?
human goes to jail.
And the human fucks a what?
I can't do
That's
what?
what I was
A king
wondering. Is he,
What's a
that's
king do?
It's a
Bird people.
raven.
It's a raven?
It's a raven.
But I wouldn't sleep with a raven, and I sleep with almost anything.
birds have sex. Too.
Like,
That's right.
They
it's
do.
like,
It's different. That's why you're gonna go to jail.
yeah, like I don't sleep with the ravens.
Yep, that took a turn.
That's
what
just,
about the mouse boat?
Just
What we need to know that
This
the,
is the intro.
this world. He's had to have thought of all these things.
this is our trailer.
Down, that's the opening song now.
I'll write something like that. I got an idea. Got an idea for an intro.
So
We
then
only
we
have
have-
about sisters.
okay.
I got a couple ideas.
I'm gonna take notes.
Take notes on what?
Why do you look at you guys?
About all the things he now has to.
There,
That's
that's
a journal.
Eric now has a plan.
Empty.
Chris.
No, I've been attempting to write something in there.
Like
Alright,
It's like
so
fresh fine.
the plan is our goals. I'm gonna write this on a brand new sticky note.
Ryan got all excited.
You can write your own notes.
Ryan doesn't want
This
me
is-
copying his notes.
That's fine. Goals.
So is there anything else you wanted to ask of Gundren? Because he's actually going to head out right now if he has to make his way back into the mountains.
No, he's gonna take my note. That's all I need.
He's gonna take a note. Yep.
Yep, that's all I need.
would you be able to procure me some more of this?
Wait, you said it was. So it's gonna take him
Now
2 weeks
that's
to
an
get
interesting request.
back.
I can probably do that.
No. Oh, mine.
How much?
I don't remember.
It's a weird word.
Probably only 5 gold a pound.
I don't think I have any. I don't
How
have
many
any.
pounds do you think you'd be able to get hold
They provide me something to carry it in.
Give him a barrel.
Again, we haven't come into a town where I can buy anything to carry things in.
Yeah, he means more like a cart or something. He's not lugging around 50 pounds of metal on his back just for you.
25 pounds?
Maybe. The price might go up.
Yeah, there's a service charge.
What about 15 pounds?
I mean, he can do a lot. It's just,
I
I've
mean,
got to
how
have
much
a
was
way
he
of
willing to
transporting
carry?
it. To carry, I'll say he'll do 25 pounds for 6 gold a pound.
Fine.
Actually, we'll make it 8 gold. 8 gold a pound.
What's
Six,
this?
25
What is
pounds.
that?
200.
25 is 150. Sorry, 200.
Tree, what's
200?
it called? The town?
Which
West
town?
Mountain? The one that we're going to help
mine.
clear? The mine.
Kalagathal
Kalagathal.
is the name of the town.
Cthulhu Hall.
Cthulhu Hall.
Means shining fortress.
Cthulhu Hall.
Cthulhu.
And we started our home.
Oh, it's like when I had to make a con save because of bright lights walking up the tower.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Does that seem
Yes,
right?
it's the one that had the lighthouse in the
Legathal.
center of it. Yeah.
Hall. 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 Hall.
With the
Oh.
giant quartz
Close enough.
crystal in the
Space
center
Hall.
that
The
illuminated
language.
the entire town during the day.
Right. I'll give him
And
that.
had the weird jello thing.
Yes.
He's
Well,
got
that
it.
was in one of the mine tunnels.
Off to the side.
Off to the
Off
side.
to
Yeah,
the
we
side.
were
Well,
still in
yeah,
town.
it was one of the tunnels that led out from the main town area. You
Yeah.
don't know where it led.
Are we high enough level to fight that again?
Who was it that
Gelatinous
attracted that
cube.
thing? Wasn't it?
That's why
Yeah.
I made the
Okay, I was making sure. I was
Double
curious if like
control.
we could do it.
Oh yeah, you want to know what it was?
The Beast Reavers.
What
Did
is
you
that?
sign off on a contract to kill that yellow gelatin cubey thing we saw? in
Gelatinous
the-
cube.
That we don't know anything about.
Oh yeah, he was there for that, wasn't he?
Yeah, the slime cube.
Slime.
He wasn't there for that.
Did he not? I thought he was with us when we went to the town.
Maybe rain.
Or did he say?
Oh, that's right. No, he was there. Yes, that's right, because he led you guys into the mine itself, because the mine is
And
closed.
then,
Yes.
and then,
Yes.
then he left, didn't he?
That's right.
Yeah.
And then he left. He left on his own.
Yep.
Yep.
Six questions.
Didn't also this.
Would you sign off on a contract for that?
I pay him that.
The 200 gold. Okay. Can't you guys deal with it?
We know nothing about it. We can. Give it a
Do
go.
you want it?
We'd have to do some research. I mean, we could check with the Beast Reavers if they know anything about this kind of creature and see if we could deal with it.
If you don't think you can deal with it, yeah, you can go a contract. I'm not paying more than. We'll say 150 and see if there's any takers. If there's not, you can bump it up to 200.
So which town are we going back to?
We're in Highport.
Highport? Okay. Go on
I
some
know
research.
a female dwarf there.
Okay.
My first note that I took.
In Highport?
Yeah. There's a female dwarf named Thundress that I rented a forge from.
By
Oh, that is true.
yes.
So it's the first
So,
note down on my page. Everyone else
Our
is
goals
dead.
are here. We're gonna go back to Highport to meet Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, we're going to hopefully have collected people along the way to clear up the mine and the town.
Well, you guys already cleared out the mine.
Except for the skulls.
Except for the skulls. Yeah, so what he is
How do I
asked
really
is
take
if
care
you
of
guys are headed up towards the capital city,
Mhm.
Look
if you
for-
could look for a mage who would be able to deal with these spell flame skulls.
How many skulls were there? Do you remember? I might be able
They're
to.
a lot faster.
After I train, I might be able to take care of that.
I hate.
There is also a river up near Relax. You can get closer than 2 days.
Yeah, that's right.
We can knock you out.
Are we taking
You
a
can
boat?
get
I got some paralytic
Once we
poisons.
get to high
you can get to here. There's also a river that runs.
Oh, but the river's not gonna make poison.
Oh, you can see the river on
I'm
there.
training,
All the
I'm
way to-
training.
well, you
Purples
can
and
actually
then
get passage all the
healing.
way up to Relax. And even farther if you so wish. That's a fairly wide river.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
add it to the list.
But
Up the
after
river?
that, we need to find people to
Okay, I can do
inhabit
it.
the town.
That other big
Oh,
body of blue
it
water.
would require going over the ocean to the
Yeah,
river.
we need inhabitants after that.
Why have panic attack at that point?
So after that, we need to find inhabitants for the town and defenders for it.
Yes.
I'm afraid
Well,
of
I
that.
feel
I'm
safer.
fine till it gets
I just want to make sure I have all the
river.
goals written down this
Yes.
time.
Specifically, what he said was if you guys are heading up towards the capital, if you could look for some sort of spellcaster who would be willing to deal with this.
And
Then he said he's worried that yes, because of the shit going down in the mountains, that they won't get any help in like reclaiming the town. By reclaiming, he means having it
Guards.
populated, having
Yeah.
guards that it being a fully functioning town.
That's why we look for the people that don't want to fight it.
But you know,
Yes,
if you do
which
that,
is a good idea.
you won't be indebted to
But
the
so
Leeds
that's
Council.
kind of his long-term plan, is to get this,
Okay.
turn this into a functioning city. And there are other towns, like Fandolin popped up as well as a result of this. It's another older abandoned town. So there is also potential to inhabit like things like Thunder Tree and maybe not Coneyberry.
Never.
But
I
stuff
don't
like
think
that. And
Coneyberry would
also,
appreciate being inhabited by live people.
Coneyberry would very much love to have live people. Do you remember what happens
It's
to
not
live
having
people when
these
they
live
sleep in
people.
Coneyberry?
no, I wasn't
No.
there. Nope.
We slept outside of town.
Remember
We
when
didn't.
the night you slept in
There's
Coneyberry?
a night we did
When?
about doing this thing.
We don't know anything about this.
I don't think we've ever.
I saw a bunch of spooky ghosts. I didn't like it at all.
Oh, right.
We also stole from the tavern or whatever we slept under.
I don't know what you mean.
But anyway, yes, so that is what he is worried about. Is getting rid of these flame skulls
Okay.
and working towards bringing people to the town. And then, including workers for the mine, guards for the town
I guess
itself,
Did you write in
inhabitants.
that we're trying to stop in Stoneheim to go to the Beast Reavers?
I wrote the bounty thing, so we can at least look up what this thing is all about, and if we don't think we can take it, we can put the bounty up.
Yeah, because you have access to all the Beast Reavers, the
Yes.
library.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't read it, but I
Okay,
have access.
can you guys like officially like
Yes.
lie so I can get into the Beast Rivers just so I can get into their library?
I mean, you could tell them that you helped kill Werebat.
I mean that's fair.
Don't you have a provisional membership?
I have
You
a
have
provisional
like
membership.
a reduced provisional
Yeah, I
membership.
can't go to the library by myself.
Yeah, you.
Not by yourself, no.
Oh, but then I can go with them because I can read.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I
I just
can
only
read.
conditional because I
You
can't
can
read.
read.
She was
Yeah.
allowed to go with me.
I'm an
Yeah,
educator.
you
just
said I
can't
wasn't allowed to
read.
go in the
Oh.
library, but
You can
because
look
he
at
Oh,
could
is that
read,
what
I
it
could
was?
Because
go
I
in.
Oh,
can't read.
okay, yes,
she
so no,
can
you're not
come
allowed
with-
in the
She
library.
can only come in with me.
Yeah.
Because
That's
he
right.
needed me to read.
Yes.
But we can read just.
And I also have to go back to talk to the Lord's Alliance about a message they sent. Maybe it's back. Maybe
That's
they
up
heard
to you.
back.
But if you're making notes of things that you have to do,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to write that down.
there's a few other things that you mentioned you wanted to do.
Did I?
You specifically wanted to go to Blue, and you had talked
can I steal
with
one of those?
Vorak, who's still waiting for you.
Stuff
Not
for
Vorak,
now.
Vokar,
I gotta write a note.
who's still
to
waiting for you in
Stone
Highport
Sifter.
about
Just gotta
going
write
up
down what I want to read.
to
that.
sailing up to Granos to investigate a Kraken sighting.
I'm going to talk to you about that
Okay,
because I have an idea.
okay. We'll talk. I'm just
But we'll talk.
throwing
about
out some things that
You
You
should
you
should
still
read
have
it.
on
write
your
down that
plate.
you want to talk
Is
about.
that
No.
Vokar is
That-
waiting for you to do
that
this.
conversation isn't a write down discussion. That's a.
Ryan.
I'll discuss it to you when we're playing Overwatch.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get
just mean
details
a-
that
I just mean a note so you remember to do it.
You know
Oh,
what you're
lost,
doing.
Here.
I was gonna say I don't think anyone else has any personal.
Well, I gotta write
You
that down.
won't get a response from Stone Sifter.
Not for a while.
Not for what's his name? Gundren's not waiting around for a response because it will take a
That's-
month
oh, I know
for
that.
the note to. Yeah, okay.
No, he's gonna meet me somewhere else.
Okay.
That's kind of the point.
All right. As long as you're
Yeah.
aware that like
No, I'm not
he
waiting for.
has no way of getting a note back.
This
to you.
information is a face-to-face kind of like
Okay.
afterward.
Yeah,
Like, this
yeah,
is
yeah.
a,
Alright. I'm just making sure you.
Oh, yeah, no, I
understand
understand that.
Oh.
There's some of the beast
Just so you're not expecting a response and you don't get.
okay, so
point.
I would be aware of like how long this message stuff usually takes to like get messages to people and everything like that.
Yes.
So like, so in
Yeah.
theory,
I mean,
how
we have to
long would it
research
take
some
for
stuff.
Stone
Find
Sifter
some
if they can
people
find him
perhaps.
because he might be in hiding? Who the
If
fuck
we
knows?
can buy that
How long would it
Minotaur
take
slave
for
that
him to
our
get the message?
In the ideal
one buddy
conditions,
at
I
the
have to
Beast
look at the
trying
map.
to constantly
Okay.
not have killed.
Because I need to know where I'm going to
guys,
be.
man.
Yeah, the Minotaur. If
In
we could
theory,
buy
so
I need to go and count on
Yeah,
that
no, not a
because
big deal,
it's-
but
yes, I can let you.
I just need to know where to tell him to
Not.
meet
Right. Right.
in
And
theory
when. Yeah.
and when.
That's
we're
fine.
getting his freedom.
But I'm gonna give him like
We
my
are bitch for a
ETA
couple
of like where I'm gonna
Oh,
go
I
to two
meant-
different places.
I thought you meant
Right.
like
It takes him because it'll take him time to travel.
Well, you may want to say
Great would
I
come.
plan to be in this
He might
area
protect
his
this
friend.
day or
Yeah.
on this day.
Well,
Yeah.
if his friend is,
Meet me
like,
there,
if we free his friend, then
Oh yeah,
he
because
will
he has
come.
no way.
It's up to you.
That's true.
Yeah.
That
But
and
yeah.
I
telling
don't
them
know.
they could have another branch open up.
Doesn't Solinar not like works?
He does not like orcs.
Is he a half orc? He doesn't have to talk to him. We're discussing.
We're
And, like,
getting way
Can
ahead
we,
of
okay,
ourselves
so
up.
can we wait and start the trip
We haven't
before
even
we
left the
finish?
trip yet. We're only keep playing this for what we're doing when we get back to Stone.
We're not done in Gullvath yet.
Gotta go.
Sure.
Sam's itching to get back to the sea.
Don't you have to wait a couple days?
I do have to wait a couple days,
There.
and then we can go.
That's
I wrote
not
him a note
exactly
to
what we need to talk about, but I know what you mean.
But you'll know what I mean. That's my point.
Until he gets home and he goes, I don't understand.
But then he'll say something, and hopefully somebody will remember what
When
he's
I get-
supposed to
We're
talk
gonna say
about.
crack the thing. I'm going, yeah, crack the thing. He goes, oh yeah, okay.
I'll get halfway through
Repeat
the
what he
podcast,
says and
and I'll remember. I don't have that much of the soda water left, so don't worry about it. I have enough to finish off that bottle probably, but that's not the problem.
You have to get up and come here. No.
Oh,
Drink
this-
swings?
Yes. I mean, we never know. Last time we were done
You were done kind of early.
early.
Last
We
night.
was
were
like
done
10.
really early last time.
Yeah, I think-
Watson had to leave,
Was it
didn't
10?
No, it was like 11.
he? Was it 11?
Yeah.
Actually, it may have been as late as
We
mid.
meant to stop.
You know
at
what it
10.
was? It was, yeah, we meant to stop at 10. I think we ended up stopping closer to midnight.
We-
And then you, me, and
We stopped at 11, but we talked for
and
an
then
hour.
a few of us, yeah, still talked for a while because we weren't. I remember I didn't actually end up upstairs until like 1.
This is from
Because it was, yeah, because Tyler was flying out to Vancouver.
And he hadn't packed yet. I
Brock-
remember Ryan
yeah,
telling
and
me
he hadn't
about
packed yet.
that. I was like, what?
And Brock, I want to say, had to do the dogs, or did no? He did that. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he did that when we went to
He
the
did that while we were eating. So yeah, it was just for Tyler, who had to fly at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, it was like
And
a
pack
couple
his
hours
bag.
after we were done.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Luckily, it was a domestic flight. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted.
No worries. But yeah, with the note, I left a blank on the date, on the place and the time, and we'll just
We'll
fill that in.
discuss.
We'll
What
discuss.
Fab.
I took notes for the first time.
That's basically the information that I
And
have.
we're all left.
And he's a bastard.
I'm gonna try to keep track.
Alrighty. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So, Gundren, after this discussion, basically pulls out another coin purse, gives it to his 2 guys. They're here for another 2 weeks.
Lucky them.
They're just ready to die now. Boredom.
Clearly, they haven't run out of the gold that they have, so you shouldn't have to give them as much.
Well, he's paid up for 3 weeks again now.
I'm trying to get money out of it.
No, I'm trying to
He's
make
trying
it
to
save
him
his money.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
they're
unless you guys are willing to stick around and join me on this trip back.
Yeah, no, I'm not waiting 2
We
weeks.
got
I'm sorry.
we gotta
Say
get.
If we want to
should
get
probably
this
get
done
a-
quickly,
we should
we'll
probably
start
get,
doing our thing while you do your thing.
probably get a head start on trying to find that lizard.
What's your thing?
Alrighty, so then he heads off in the night. He's gonna be.
Annoyed.
Tired.
He's not happy, but it is a good plan, so he's willing to do it.
I had a good idea.
That was a great idea.
Yeah, it was after that he started talking to you again. Before that, he was very, very deliberately only talking to
That's okay. I brought up.
these 2, Ferric and Sam, sometimes.
I brought him a beer and didn't
I'm
expect
sure
much.
about you.
I was just listening and trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do.
So we are here for how much longer?
3 days, I think. 4 days.
What are we
What
calling
Maybe
this
another 5
endeavor?
or 6 days.
What are we waiting for?
You said half a week.
A
What are we
week and
calling
a
this
half.
endeavor? That way when
Total.
people ask
It's
us
been
who
a
we
week.
are, we don't have to
Yeah.
say the Drunkardox
It's
straight.
not quite been a week.
Wait, but what are we waiting for?
Full restoration.
I don't know. I didn't.
For
Yeah.
committee?
Why are we waiting?
Yeah, 5. It would be.
Ryan, why are we
If it was
waiting?
exactly, we could
His
not
medal.
be another 5 days.
I don't care if it's
So he has more spells.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know that. I didn't help with this. That was a while ago.
That was a long time ago.
I'm surprised you remember.
How long? How many days?
Another 4 or 5 days.
Another 4.
No, 4 to 6.
Trust me, I'm the last one who wants to stay in this fucking awful town.
Fair enough.
But duty calls.
Do I train with blacksmith? But then I won't be able to master my stuff.
You know, 4 points.
I'm just gonna practice
fighting trees.
Sure.
work on my
Start
armor.
chopping down trees.
Not
His
necessarily
armor
chopping them. If they fall
starts
down
to
the
If
tree,
you're
it's
fighting
blood.
them,
Anyway.
eventually they'll fall. I tell you what, Iselda will pay you 5 silver per tree.
All right, I'll just practice different swings on the trees and start cutting trees down for gold and training purposes.
I'm gonna say that you earn 5 golds.
Pretty good.
That's not bad.
5 silver a tree. It's 10 trees.
It's 10 trees over 5 days.
With a battle axe.
With a battle axe. Unless there's something else you wanted to do over that time, or if you're fully planning on just.
Just trying to work on my form the whole time.
And you're using your magic axe, right?
Sorry.
Yes.
Good.
Twink and I are gonna practice some
Aaron, I'm
flying
picturing
maneuvers.
Sure.
Abraham
Work
Lincoln
on our
Vampire Slayers is just crushing
I
the
don't know.
trees with the axe.
Stuff.
I only have
I'll
metal
say
battle
you could add
magic.
1 piece to your aerial riding if you want. One character point.
Thank you.
Do we
You
get
have to
any
have
more
character
return
points
the
to put
tree
into
from
it.
the
I
nearest
have to.
thing
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
you
Silver
know.
Online?
You have to use
They go
it.
try
But
to
you
get
don't
it
get
I
an
and
only
rolls
have
it by
magic
one,
axes.
and then use the sword. Is like, oh,
That's
that's
true.
a lot. Is any more XP from the fight pit?
Gain another 50.
Sweet.
Nice.
It's almost 100.
Yeah, I suppose that's my non-killing tree time. Fight fit.
Sure.
I will fight it. And
I'll go in the fight pit.
Okay.
I just continued
Bare
practicing
bare
in the
knuckle box.
tavern.
Sure.
Just
Do I
There
get
is
any?
there
do
is
I
one thing
get
I want
beat
to
up?
get, but it's too expensive.
From what?
Yes.
I want to get
Uh,
tumbled.
You
From-
do.
from
Oh, you also beat a few people
Oh,
off.
fuck.
Yay!
It's kind of it's fisticuffs.
Shoot, can I ask
And
Gundren
you're
one thing
not
before
the
he leaves?
strongest.
No, I'm not.
I
Can I
noticed
ask
that. You're,
Gundren one
you're a
thing
ranged
before he
character,
leaves?
but you're specialized with the glaive, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I ask Gundren one thing before he leaves?
I'm pretty good with
Yes.
the blade.
Maybe. What is it?
I want to know how much you give me for that claw.
Ah.
Oh, I get money out of this.
I forget what the deal was.
Did you want to tumble? Why do you want to
It
tumble?
was,
Let's
it was
see.
70 30 somewhere.
I think so. No, I didn't write that down. I was like,
I was in on that deal too.
Yeah, he'll take that into the mountains for you. How much are you asking for it?
I've been on Malkiels.
oh shit.
I have a 2% fight.
Kate, I want to say 25 gold.
I think it was 50 for the two.
I think. Yeah.
I'm trying to get about 100 gold for the bowls.
Big, big tree.
You could resell it once you get to
We'll
the.
give you 80 for the bulls.
Are you done with this?
That's
I
pretty
can be.
good. Yeah, but I think I only got 75 in Stonehouse.
I think you only got 35 in Stone Island.
Holy
No, I
shit.
got one now.
I want tumbling.
They give you that much for the bolts?
I made some stuff
That's
on
so
the bowl. It
useful
wasn't
for
much.
me.
But
Yeah,
it
I
was-
didn't think it was that much. It wasn't as much as 75.
I think it was
Or maybe it was.
on 50.
On 25. You paid 25
Oh
for
no
it.
no that's
Each bolt cost you 25 gold.
Oh then maybe
I
it
think
was.
he gave you 50 gold for the bolt in Stone
Yeah.
Island.
That made sense.
Yes.
What do you think, Ferric?
How much do you want for it?
80.
Days
He's the one to give us
back
80.
training, does that help reduce time
He's
for training when I do find
We'll
something
take it.
to train under?
It's less
That
than
was
for us
made
to
a lot of
haul
money
back.
cutting
Yeah,
down
that's
trees.
why. That's
That's
why I
fine.
was like, I'm not gonna get any money for it. As
Sorry.
soon as we leave here. It's not.
Not
worth
everything you
anything.
do gives you.
Nope, I don't.
I
I
will
tried. Try and cut down trees with an axe. What was that? Dagger?
Sure. Do you have any raptor claws left?
I have 4.
Alrighty.
4 left or had 4 in total?
4 left. There's
Jeez.
like 7 in total. Well, 8 in total, but one's still attached to my butt.
You make that into a hat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with that one. It's where it is.
Shoulder cap.
I don't know what to train in.
Okay, kind of cool.
Yay, 19
He's got
again.
armory. He makes
So
it like
19? Yeah, so another 4 days.
something with the
And we're prepared for
That's
it.
pretty
Which is for, you're going to be there for, it will be a full 6 days.
6 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else you wanted to do?
for the one on
At
the
this
sweater
point, you
hat.
have finished your naps. And I have to tell you what that's, everything that's in there. I think. How many were there? Were like 40? Maybe not all of them. There were a lot.
The next day, Griffiths is 2 days.
Right.
Roll to 7.
You get 24.
A 7?
Sweet.
Yeah, for my first roll.
Okay, it's
I've
so you
almost
started
made half
off
of what I
on the
just
first
gave you
day.
back.
and you make a few
I gave you
mistakes
back
and it's
the
not
stuff
looking
for the other
great.
one.
It's still salvageable.
I'm at the
Okay.
50 I just
It's not
paid.
looking great.
So can I
Oh,
take
yeah.
more time?
Did you miss the
Yeah.
part where I gave you
Make another
200
check.
gold?
I just
Uh,
contributed
12.
to that.
12.
That's
Okay.
all it was.
So you, the second day you take a look at it, you can fix it. It will take you a full 7 days
It was
to.
expensive.
Okay, and so then
But
I'll
he'll be
at 2 out of
transporting it back.
7, or
No, so it will be 7
So
days from
as you
now.
save on shipping.
so 1 out of 7 done.
Yes.
If I spend this much, I don't have to
Oh,
pay
why?
for
What you
shipping.
could do with the raptor foot, is the one still attached to the foot, right? You can make like a fancy, like decorative arm piece.
Oh, I know why it was.
Which?
I was gonna say the reason it takes so long to forge it is because you're forging it with the raptor claw. You're not doing forging. That's why it didn't take so long. Anyway,
We also only have an anvil, we don't have a forge.
I know that's well. You also don't have
The blacksmith doesn't have a
Material.
forge?
the blacksmith has a forge. If you wanted to do any weapons here,
Weird.
you can go to the blacksmith and
I
use
don't
the
have
forge.
the mirrored materials to do
But
any
it's
flipping.
can provide you materials
Yeah, but I got these
if
daggers
you
that
want
I
to.
can
Yeah, no.
work
If
on
you
and practice
wanted,
on.
if for some reason you wanted to use the forge.
They could
Oh,
sell
one
them.
of these
I-
days,
I-
I'm
I-
just curious. Can I open myself and walk through the walk past the entrance to the gate?
Sure. Yeah.
So that works.
You don't even bat an eye.
Hold on.
We can sell our fancy weapons are made in stone
We
to
could.
the nobles. That's why we make
Rich
money.
people love that shit.
Exactly. That's who they're made for.
I've swindled a few.
Because these are only worth like 1 gold.
Mine
Didn't
are
you,
worth
you
one.
made raptor
You know who we could
claw
totally
daggers,
get to
right?
help?
We can use the
Our
raptor
favorite
skin to
guard.
make
Oh, Russell?
Because he's probably jobless.
She,
Yeah,
and
we got him
because I have
flying.
raptor skin.
The daggers.
He's
they
probably,
all work like normal
he's probably
daggers.
sitting in the back streets
But
with a full
they
beard.
on a
I can
1
find the
or
back
2.
street.
Someone knows where those
They-
are.
One or two days.
Promise
Um,
land.
They fail.
We need people to populate.
So you
About
flying around, you
that
spot a lot of
I have a
wildlife.
parrying dagger, so,
Um,
so I'm like,
Exploring the area, you
I
find
might
that
be
there's
trying
a
to
river
upgrade a
not
magic
far
weapon
south.
really badly.
Going into the
it
mountains
was
a
half
bit,
a
you do
day.
see some. Yeah, she's flying.
Or
She
they-
flies
That's
double
what
the speed you do,
That's what they're worth.
and she's doing nothing but flying for 4 days.
We
So
kind of
they
run
will
down.
fall
I
down
have
that
a
road.
question.
Yeah.
Would I be able to
I still have 6
specialize
daggers.
in my
Trying to
dodge?
Yes.
No, we should
It's
not. We should pass.
It's
Yes.
2 for me, right? 2 points?
I think so.
Save it so that I have 4 when I level up.
Yeah.
Smart.
And then
You do have
I
to find
have
a master.
Solinar right here.
Yeah.
But Solinar has your
That's
bow.
true.
Chance.
Yes.
But the Beast River should probably have somebody.
Actually, I tell you what.
Couldn't the carpenter
If you
make a
want, you can. Yeah, you can buy one from Iselda.
The carpenter.
What sort of blows does she have?
She can offer you. It would be short bows, I think.
That's fine. That's what I have.
Exclusively.
I can use
She's got a
both.
magical
Yes.
bowgun.
Pan lost her long.
They're basically they're
Well, I
mostly
mean, it's kind of a
hunting.
joint.
He threw it out the
Actually, I
window.
tell you what.
No, that was when it,
They're,
that was when I had to play
mostly
dead.
back to the
hunting
one
bows,
actually
which are
had
short
it. He
bows.
just
But if
left
you
it
want,
there.
she's
Yeah,
willing
fucking
to
book
build
it.
you
I'm
a
getting
long
shot
bow.
at.
If-
I don't need to be influenced for another 3 weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid
Alright,
it.
what do you think?
Huh?
Short bow, long bow.
Don't ask me that question because it's longbow every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always
It's
Range,
it's
power.
better range.
Or
and
she
does
can
more
make a
damage.
fancy composite bow.
Ooh.
It's gonna be expensive and take a
Does
long
she have a
time.
recurve bow?
Well, I got time apparently.
Like 6
How long's
days?
the
Does
long
she
bow?
have a recurve bow that she can then
Let's
use from the
run
back?
and quickly check how long it will take.
Let's have a complicated one with pulleys and all that, decorated with raptor bits.
Yeah, that shouldn't take more than a month.
Hey, I got the raptor skin.
Could you use a long
It's like
bow on
Monster
the back of Twink?
No, that was why I had a short bow. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, we do have
Sorry,
to go
what
back to the
was-
Beast Rivers because we have 9 null heads.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Ooh,
we
how
have
much?
to
Okay,
go
how
there
much?
to look up the cube stuff.
You're gonna get there and the thing's gonna have been over.
Yeah, like how much time do we got left
They're
on that?
calling.
What
Oh, that was until someone.
It was
Okay,
it was
so
over.
it will
Just
take a
certain number
full
was
week
killed.
to build the longbow for you, though.
Yeah, so
100
we
nulls.
can always drop them off.
Or a
Well,
composite
first
bow
is-
will take
I'm
3
sure they
days.
have a bin.
Ooh,
3 weeks.
Yeah, for a composite bow.
won't be.
This is fucking. There's nothing to do in this town.
Just get a longbow and then
And
you
we're
can
staying
upgrade
Well,
it.
you guys like, let's go to the most outback, out of the way, nowhere town and spend weeks there.
I'm just saying, live there forever. Die here of old age now.
Or-
I'm having
Sorry,
a
yes,
How
grand
much?
old
How
time.
much is the longbow?
80 gold.
Is it like? Is it
She's got all
good?
Oh, shit,
Like,
if she has
how
all our
fancy
money.
is it?
No, she doesn't use the party pot. She's not like you.
Her bows look really nice. Like, you can tell she takes time and effort into them. And actually, when you ask about them, she tells you that she calls herself a Zelda Boyer. As in, she takes pride in the bows she makes.
Oh, that's
Sorry, Bauer.
Were boyers.
Bower.
I thought maybe she lived an alternative lifestyle, and that's okay.
Bower.
Boyer.
B-O-W-E-R.
Alright.
However you pronounce that.
So
Brian,
then
have you
yeah,
seen
I'll
Genma?
buy.
Huh?
You
I'll
seen
buy the
Genma?
longbow.
Okay, so it'll take her a week to
Sorry,
make
speaking
it.
of the
That's
cross
Although she
gender,
can
yeah.
probably do it in
We're gonna be
for
here.
more money, she could do it quicker.
How much more money and how much quicker?
Doesn't have any in
What's
stock.
the quickest?
No, because there's
How
not much call
busy-
for boat
how-
for longbow
How
for
busy
military
can
boats.
she be? There's a couple of farmers, a couple of guards.
Yeah, but she
and
has to
two
basically
mercenaries.
work overnight if she wants to do it faster.
What's the difference between a longbow and a composite bow? Really?
Composite bows are stronger.
Okay, it's
But
more
short.
damage.
They
But
fire farther.
Oh.
I think they fire the same distance as a long. I don't know. There's stats in there to tell me what.
But
it's
composite's just
specific-
better.
Generally.
Yeah.
yes.
It's like a hybrid between short and long.
Yeah.
I don't like stat wise.
I
Yeah, not-
don't. I'm not sure.
What about recurve bow?
Recurve bow's a regular bow.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what a bow does.
No, a bow goes like
Say
that.
a recurve's
A
got an extra
recurve bow
bend
is
in
the
it.
one where it bends, and it
Yeah.
does. It's what the Mongols use on this
Yeah,
That's a short bow, isn't it?
I'm
Yeah.
considering
It's
all
more
of these
powerful for a
recurve
bow.
bows by default.
it's more powerful for short bow.
Yeah, that's true.
but it's more powerful.
In real life, yes.
In
How
argument.
much
Oh,
faster-
oh, I see. As
Because it's got a bend that's
Yeah,
going the
it's
opposite
also-
way, so
yeah.
you're pulling. You gotta put more. It takes more strength. to
Theirs
pull
is a
it.
recurve bow, isn't it?
No.
A recurve bow bend.
Yeah, no,
There are no recurve bows in this area.
mine is, isn't it?
I wouldn't think
Sorry,
they
what
were.
was the question?
Yeah, it is.
But I was just wondering.
You said
Mine's a
she
recurve
could she could do it faster for more money.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it will
higher draw
be
strength on
an extra.
I gotta get my strength.
For 10 gold, she can take a day off. For 30 gold, she can take 2 days off. And she says you can probably get it down by 3 days, but it will cost double.
And how
And
long?
and she can't do it in less than 5 days.
How long are we waiting for him?
6.
4 to 6.
4 to 6. We'll just assume it's 6.
Five.
So it's an extra 10 gold to do it in a day. No wait,
7 days is 10 gold.
7 days is 10
6
gold.
days is 30 gold.
How many days?
5 days is 160. Well, 80 extra for 160 total.
How many days worth of food should I chop me?
Five.
I should, how about I look at the stats before I make a decision here? It's probably
I'm
not
tired
gonna.
by the last
Oh,
day.
you're thinking of a composite bow is closer to the recurve bow is kind of like the lower version of the composite bow.
Well, composite. Yeah. Ah. Hidden Mystery Inc. God only knows when that will be done.
I mean, we can set a time to be done.
We could. And we know that will be plus or minus 2 hours of that.
Yep. Because we tried to do that last time. And the time before
Well,
that.
because it was we were at 10, or I think
Yeah.
it was 10:30. We're like, all right, and we're done. Except that, what are we gonna do about this giant?
Yeah,
And
that was
spent an
it.
hour discussing what to do about the giant. Which reminds me, I gotta get ready for that, because that's tomorrow.
Is it the hand shop giant yet?
It's this guy. Am I waiting for something?
I don't know.
No.
Just my decision about the.
Oh,
bow.
your decision about the bow. Okay.
Yes.
Other than that, oh yeah, I don't want to ask Craig if he's doing anything else.
Right, it's an
It's a preemptive question.
I want to start the journey, so we'll have to go as far next time.
Well, we're waiting on your
I
crap.
know,
Because I had that idea before.
but now everyone else is doing things.
and this
You
seems
can
like
do
it,
that.
this seems
You
like
have
it,
To
the
fill the
time.
time.
Definitely
I'm
do
attacking trees for 6 days.
I'm fighting people.
not that I
I'm
want
also doing that.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Fighting
I'll
trees
give
and
it
fighting
some
people.
thought because
It's a tricky one. Craig, is there anything you want to do over the next 4 to 6 days, other than practice with your loot?
Not really. Not much else I can really do.
I'm gonna say you do earn another 2 gold
Oh, sweet.
in
All
the
right.
tavern.
We got more money now.
Where was that?
No, that's fair.
10 I, with either weaponsmithing or
Just this
armor,
one's 28.
make sheaths for the claw daggers out of the back.
That would be more of 10.
Just gonna show
Yeah.
Okay.
How much
Yeah.
is a short bow?
How's your brewing going?
Just do that for
I haven't been
I'm
anywhere
just gonna
long
buy a
enough to
short-
actually brew
Okay.
something.
All right.
And I'll take. I don't know, how many arrows would it take me to specialize? The ones I have.
How many arrows would it take you? To
Yeah, I'm assuming
specialize?
he's gonna teach me how to shoot better.
like how many
Yes,
would that use
But
up?
my assumption is that you guys have been able to reclaim all of your ammunition because you trained with him too, and that was both you and he were using,
Probably.
and Ferric was using bolts.
Probably shooting at a hay bale with a cloth on it.
Yeah.
So-
More or less.
And then how much would it be to get some more arrows?
You gonna work this girl to the bone?
Well, presumably she has
She
arrows
already
already.
has
She
Yeah.
has arrows. She doesn't have
She has 2.
a whole heck of a lot.
She has 3.
Oh,
But
Yeah, I don't know how many dwarven archers there are.
excuse me.
You're not an archer.
It's a valid point.
so for the short
You're a battering ram.
bow,
That's true.
he was even afraid that when that if
Oh,
you guys
yeah, these
told
are
them that
weird
he was
like
a hill
that.
dwarf, they'd be like, you guys are just as bad.
Yeah, you be kicking
Normies, get out of here, normies.
They don't need to know.
We don't need you. You're
Okay.
Hicks in here.
How dare you?
I didn't say it. Nobody
okay,
said it.
yeah. So first off, it's a D8 for the longbow and a D6 for the short bow.
Yeah.
Just so you know, because that's not clear in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan and I
it's
were looking at it, and Ryan's like, I would assume it's a D8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to read.
So the arrows for the short bow are 3 silver for 6. That's a weird number.
So
So
one silver
for
for
10,
two.
how many for
10 will
5.
cost you.
It'd be 5 silver. So it'd be 1 silver for 2.
well, I mean for 10
Thank
silver.
you. Yes. So it would be
So
5
for-
silver for 10.
Yeah, 5 silver for 10.
Okay, so
That's
I'll
way
buy-
easier
So
math.
I will buy I'll buy 20 for a gold.
Sure.
There you
Spending 31 gold
You practically clean her out.
go. Yeah.
for one bow and 20 arrows.
Of arrows. She has another
Okay.
3 or
Okay.
4 bows.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've had this shop open for
Again,
2 weeks,
this is
and I
for-
haven't sold a thing.
You just
Yeah,
You've been
no,
training.
no one comes in for your weapons.
I don't expect them to.
No.
I'm just basically showing off what I
A
have.
couple of people do come in for other provisions.
So do we have anything else? I could sell some dried
One
fish.
person tries to buy that hooded lantern.
49 gold.
And immediately walks out of the
Thank
store.
God, you sell my hooded lantern on me pissed.
They were never going to get it.
I could sell some dried fish.
I
You sell a bit of dried fish.
How many?
How much are you charging for them?
How much did they cost?
Don't you dare sell my hooded lantern. I gave you that in good faith.
I
want
could
them
sell
to go,
some days
"Ooh, a
worth of
lantern,"
rations.
and then try to buy it and go, it's $2.
It's enchanted.
You could
Although
sell. a
I
few
could
of
buy
those
more
if you
hooded
wanted,
lanterns for.
Actually,
Oh, no,
a couple
if you
people-
sold
a
it, yeah,
couple
we would just
people
buy
come in
2
the store
more.
Are looking for provisions.
How much should I sell rations for?
Where's
I still need those.
Air Player's Handbook. It says
Plus we
two
have to
gold,
get
but that
back.
seems
Yeah, we still have to travel,
Wouldn't
bro.
have been each. That might have been per pound.
You never know what's going to
awful.
happen.
I
And
have
that's still
I
sounds-
bought 200 of them.
Maybe 200 costs you 2 gold.
That's a
That would be a copper piece.
I still
I
have
think
my
that's what
ladle.
it'll be. So-
No, that would be a cop. Yeah, it would be a copper piece.
Right,
That sounds
really
So
weird
for
things.
5
Oh yeah, you have.
All right. You're
Have
gonna
ladle.
sell.
You have a ladle from the back.
What?
You're gonna sell 5 silver.
Ladle of
That's
bat
10.
pain.
And I have a stand-in pipe from.
Say 20. So you
Like
made
it
Does
all.
it say
1
made
gold.
in Barovia on the back?
My ladle.
The ladle.
The
Does it
ladle?
say made in
My ladle.
Barovia on the back?
No.
I have weird trophies from places I've been, like a ladle and a pipe. That's not the original
Yeah,
pipe.
it's not the pipe.
Because I sold that one
I
because
sold
it's
that
worth a
one.
lot.
To the sword and anvil?
So
Yeah.
I have an extra plus 1 to attack,
No.
and I can do point blank.
And then I also have my bag of
Oh.
soot.
What do I have for
Yep.
being specialized now?
You have.
+1, +2. It's in here.
Where did I write this down?
Let's get moving.
Well, we're waiting on you right now.
Are we done yet? Can't we do this while we're moving?
Is it the same as
You
the
don't
book?
get point blank until your second specialization.
Okay.
You get +1 to
That's
+2 to damage right now.
It's 1 gold piece per 100 gold salted hair.
1 gold piece for 100. Yeah, so it's 1 copper a piece. So you gain 1 gold.
Yep.
Or 1 gold. You were selling rations for
I
how
lose
much?
how many?
I
to the
decided not
range
to sell
club?
Okay.
How many do I lose?
You also have more health than the rest of them
That
too, so
would
welcome to the
be,
But I will sell them.
20.
I will sell them a smoke bomb.
We got plenty.
No thanks.
are you sure? You just
Your second specialization gives you the point blank range.
I'm double specialized with the glaive, and I have +3/+3. I am single specialized with the bow, and I have +3/+4.
It's because you're a ranged character.
I know.
Isn't she a ranger?
she's a fighter.
Not quite.
I'm a
She's a
fighter.
fighter. I mean, a ranger's a fighter as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. Sorry. So that out of the way. Was there anything else anyone wanted to do before leaving Gullvath?
Did you say Solner was a ranger?
He is. He's a fighter ranger.
He's technically a ranger. Yes.
But he can
That's why
turn
he's
them
so
into
cool.
bows.
Only bows, not
Yeah.
other fighters.
Yeah.
Does he want my throwing daggers?
No.
Okay. I wanted to keep them anyways. It's not like you could buy them off me.
Just like my hand axe.
2 gold.
Sorry, what was
He
I
doesn't
saying?
have money anyway.
Alrighty. So you guys are here for another 6 days before your before your medal finally arrives.
Okay.
But eventually, it's about
Almost back.
midday when you finally
Maybe
get
he's
it.
almost there.
Oh man, how much? Oh no, I already paid for the silver.
I'll just leave it in the back of the shop. Fuck it.
Also, fun fact: you guys are 4 days away from the crossing moons.
Oh.
It doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
Just FYI, it is on the day that you get the medal. Not going to specific numbers. It is the 28th.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so you guys make your way out of town.
Yep. Don't you dare.
What is it?
I was also.
We were. I think I
You
was
could turn
bitten
into a
yesterday.
bat. That makes sense.
Hasn't I been?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, bad.
Yeah.
No, it's any attack.
Yeah, I
any
was attacked
from
by them because I was at the door.
Yes.
I think
Going,
like all of us.
I got a little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
you
1
did.
damage.
Yeah,
remember?
you got
You were
one.
like,
That's right.
"Fuck
Yes,
yeah."
the Baron hit you for a 1
You're like,
because somebody used Raven Field. Anyway, so you guys make your way out of town, heading up the hill on the east side
I love that.
and off into
So
the
long,
woods
shit bad.
along the poorly used dirt road that led you here, and that's where we're gonna leave off.
Oh come on.